Ball Weep, Grognall, Weep, Nitty Bong, TF Addicts. This is TFA 1024, the TF Addict here, coming to you with a very special TF Reviewers tier list live stream. I am your host, TFA 1024, the TF Addict, as I've already established. And unfortunately, we're still waiting for our panelists, but I kind of wanted to do something a little different this time around. So as we wait for our panelists, I just figured in celebration of the most excuse me, I just woke up. My brain's not with me yet. In celebration of a specific incarnation of Transformers that has recently had an anniversary as of August 23rd, we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Unicron Trilogy's first installment, Transformers Armada. We'll be doing a tier list for that one, pretty much this whole episode. I'll explain more as we wait for our panelists. So, obviously, welcome. If you're joining us just now, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. If you're joining us a little later, hey, thank you for joining regardless. Today we'll be going over Transformers Armada's tier list of figures from Transformers Armada from 2002. So, ranking the highest from S, from the lowest to F, who is the best and who will leave you depressed? We will be going over the individual releases of regular Transformers Armada characters. So any figure that has, a partner minicon, will be going over them as their own thing. We're going to be doing minicons, obviously, because that's what Transformers Armada was built around. And with those minicons, we're going to be doing them in two different ranking ways. We're going to be doing them as 3-packs, because back in the day, Transformers Armada had minicon 3-packs. And we're also going to be ranking them as individual figures, even if some of them are repainted. And also, we're going to be ranking the minicon partners, the ones that come with the actual Transformers Armada figures that are not just sold separately or in 3-packs as individual figures as well. We're also going to be incorporating combined modes, so that includes Jet Optimus, Optimus with Overload, Burning Megatron, and Burning Galvatron. I am not going to be adding the Powerlang's Optimus Prime Super Mode, mainly because I'm trying to go for more show accuracy in a way. I really wanted to focus on that more so than just here's every Armada figure. And while it does kind of defeat the purpose of ranking repaints, again, since this is supposed to be in celebration of Transformers Armada turning 20 as of August 23rd, last month, I figured it would be better to just kind of stick with the core roots of Transformers Armada. So I didn't include Super Mode Optimus Prime from the Powerlang's repaint because you don't see it in the show. But you don't see a lot of the figures that we're going to be talking about in the show, such as the repaint of the Beast Wars Transmetals and Cheetor, like Cheetor, Air Razor, Pterosaur, Rhinox, and Predacon. So kind of defeats the purpose, but in a way, it's something that I'm looking forward to, and it's something that I felt like doing because I have those figures, and so yeah, we're still waiting for our panelists. So just in the meantime, I'd like to just go ahead and share. Also, excuse the chair; it's very squeaky for some reason. I'd like to go and share, why Transformers Armada holds a very special place in my heart, as if I haven't done so before. So Transformers Armada, if you guys are not aware, Transformers Armada was by all means the very first introduction of my introduction into the Transformers series, or the Transformers franchise. It all started out when I was just a wee little lad. I was 6 years old. I saw a commercial on TV during Cartoon Network. I think it was Cartoon Network. Yeah, because Toonami was playing. So, I was watching Cartoon Network as a boy. I think I was watching like the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy or something. Again, I don't remember when the dates of all the cartoons came out, but I was watching Cartoon Network, and I saw a commercial for Tidal Wave. And it wasn't just Tidal Wave, it was Galvatron, and it was, I believe, Powerlang's Optimus Prime, and I think Overload and Jetfire, if I remember correctly. And I saw that, and I told my mom, it's like, I want that for my birthday. And we went ahead and went to a Toys R Us on my birthday of the same year, back in 2002. So I was turning 7. I was 6 and I was turning 7. And I ended up getting Demolisher, Smokescreen, and after I threw a little bit of a tantrum, because I was a kid, I wanted what I wanted, I got Tidal Wave. So Transformers Armada has very much held a very close spot to my heart. I remember waking up and like early in the morning on weekends or weekdays, depending, because Transformers Armada's like whole thing was really weird. They had it on Toonami back at like 5 o'clock at night, and then they changed it later on to like 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the morning, and then all of a sudden they just it was very inconsistent, but that's just kind of how it was back then. The same thing happened with Transformers Energon and Cybertron later on, especially with the weird shift of going from Toonami to Kids WB, and then I think back to Toonami. So it's interesting to say the least. But I remember seeing I think the 3rd episode of Transformers Armada. I saw that one growing up as a kid. It was the one where they're introduced into the base and everything. We get to see a little bit how the Autobots and the Decepticons interact with one another. And I always loved, especially growing up as I grew up, I really enjoyed seeing the militaristic side of Transformers. Like, in G1, obviously, it was all goofy, sell toys. This guy's hand turns into this thing. But in Transformers Armada, there was a very different approach and a very different feel to it. Everything felt more serious and more militaristic. Megatron would occasionally be nice to his men because he wasn't just like some sort of power-hungry monster. He was just like, yeah, I want the mini-cons, but, I want competent soldiers. And the interactions between Megatron and the Decepticons sometimes were really cool. And then the Autobots interacting with one another was also really fun as well. So overall, Transformers Armada has just been easily one of my all-time favorite shows. I always enjoyed it. It is easily the one that is absolutely the best in my personal opinion, because that's the one I grew up with. So yeah, I'm biased, but I'm having fun with it, and there's no harm in that. And speaking of Celebration, Transformers Armada and such, we actually are getting a lot of Armada love as of late, from Legacy showing off Voyager-class Starscream to now Fans Hobby doing a Powerlangs version of Optimus Prime from their naval commander, which this is something I was actually hoping they would do for a while, considering that they have the mold for it, so now all we have to do is wait for Galvatron. And I hope we get a Galvatron from their Meg Tyranno. I think that would be really good looking. So this was revealed a couple days ago, and I kind of lost it. I was going nuts on my Instagram. I was really excited for this because this is one of my favorite Powerlinks decos for the Autobots, especially Optimus. So the one thing I will say is I'm kind of disappointed that it's more based on the toy, less so than the actual cartoon appearance. But I can't complain because I feel like they could do what, Mastermind Creations has been doing with their Optus Pexus. And I could see them make them a 3rd version and then do it in the anime cartoon colors. But it's ultimately if they want to do that. But I can tell a lot of fans are going to be really happy. And what I really appreciate about this as well is that they actually included 2 different faceplates. So if you want like a regular traditional Optimus faceplate, you can also have a toy faceplate where it's just all red, because that's exactly what the Powerlinks Optimus Prime looked like. So I think that's a lot of fun. Oh, hey, we got a person. Hello, welcome. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. It's me. It's the in-dash of PUT. That's right. I am the ghost with the most, baby, because I am white, pearl white. See right through me. Input. You guys can find me right here on the YouTubes. Inputs, reviews, and customs. And In-Put 2.0 is where I post all of my stop motion stuff at. Spell it out, one word, 2.0, and that's where you guys can find me.
And may I just say, welcome to the stream input, because I'll be honest, it was getting awkward when it was just me.
No, you're good. I'm glad honestly, I thought it was later. I thought it was scheduled for later, and then I was just kind of flipping through YouTube, and I saw that you were live, and I was like, oh, is it now? Oh, crap.
Yeah, no, I've done that. You know me. I've done that before with other live streams where it's like, oh, I thought it was like 7 p.m. I'm like, no, 6 p.m. I'm like, oh, shit.
So, but I'm glad I caught this part of it, because I am super, super stoked for this Powerlang Prime version from Fans Hobby. Like, they announced this, and I remember, okay, when they first did their Naval Commander, I was super, super stoked for it, and I never got it. Right, just one of those things. It's $230 or something, right?
Yeah.
And for me, that's a hard pill to swallow. But I was like, okay, I'll get it eventually. And then, like, about a month or so ago, I remember thinking, I was like, they keep doing all of these repaints of their Power Baser. I wonder if they're going to start doing repaints of their Armada Prime, and sure enough, there it is. And the fact that Leader 1 is gold is amazing.
Like
Spark Plug, sorry.
No, it's okay.
I know, see, that's the thing. Like, I know in Armada, the lines get mixed up. Like,
the translation errors kind of really mess with things, because it's like they called Leader 1 Megatron's minicon Leader 1 the very first time we saw him, and then it's like Optimus sees him, it's like, I don't believe it, it's my partner minicon Leader 1. I'm like,
yeah. Yeah, so that's why I always get them mixed up. But yeah, no, you're right, it is Sparkplug. But yeah, the fact that he's gold, like, just, oh man, that's the extra mile for me. And the toy faceplate versus the Toon faceplate and stuff, that's the extra mile that they just don't have to do, that they always do. And it's Fans Hobby, and it works with your Micromasters, the modern day Micromasters as well. So if you wanted just this figure and you wanted just like an army of minicons to go with them, you can have that. It's so cool.
I expressed this earlier already. I personally feel like they should have gone the cartoon route, because, like, and I feel like they still will, considering how you just mentioned with their Power Baser, their Power Master Optimus Prime, that they're doing all kinds of repaints. I would not be surprised if they do a third version of Naval Commander, and they're like, oh, hey, here's the toy accurate version for the Powerlangs, here's the one in the cartoon.
Yeah, I was noticing today that I was watching Armada this morning. I'm on a rewatch of it.
Oh, nice.
And the first time in my life, I've watched that show since it originally aired, and for the first time in my life, I realized that his hands are gray in that cartoon.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy hell. For the last 20 years, here I am thinking, like, the hands are gold or yellow or whatever, like the same color as the toy, and they're gray. And I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah.
It's just like that weird
revelations like that, because it's like I have the majority of the Armada cast, albeit some are incomplete, and I'm trying to replace some and get those completed. But, like, I have Armada Sideways, and I had a friend of mine tell me, it's like, that the toy one that we got here in the US isn't accurate to the one in the cartoon, right? And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, there's a little bit more yellow on the front of the bike than there is on the actual character render. And I was like, wait, so is there a version like that? He's like, oh yeah, Micron Legend did it. And I'm like, huh.
Yeah, and the thing is like, I learned a long time ago that the Micron Legend stuff is like the hyper tune accurate stuff, But it's just, there's just oddball things, man, that you just miss. Like I said, with Prime's fist being gray and not gold. Or like you missed with Sideways' extra yellow and stuff, it's just,
and Wheeljack. I mean, they, again, with Micron Legend, they did it accurate, but like with the Armada release here in the US, we have Wheeljack with like the yellow stripes on his chest, and then on the Micron Legend one, we get the one that reflects the cartoon with a nice blue, which I'm fortunate enough to have. But it's still weird that you miss things like that as it goes on. So
Well, and not only that, I think everybody, the most egregious offender of that is Tidal Wave.
Oh God, yeah.
So
As much as I love my boy, they did him dirty both ways.
So I think that's what truthfully I think that's what it is. It's like people think of tune in accurate toys for Armada, and they're like, oh yeah, Tidal Wave, duh, that's the only one, because there's little nuances between the show and the toy that you can easily miss, except for Tidal Wave, because when he shows up, he's purple.
Yeah,
like just all purple. So
it's sad too, like because they okay. I will say the way that Hasbro here in the US did Tidal Wave, I will respect, because Armada got a game. It was the only Unicron trilogy incarnation to actually installment to get a game. So the fact that they did Tidal Wave and they did them in the game colors, I'm like, okay, I can respect that. You're finding a way to market this character and give it a design that kids will find appealing, as opposed to, oh, here's a dark and gritty looking Tidal Wave like you see in the cartoon. But then you have Micron Legend, and it's like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, that's the weird thing. It's like, where did that design for Tidal Wave come from? Because you have all of the designs so close to the show in the toy form. Like almost as if it's almost like they had the painted prototype sent to the animation studio, right? And then they just said, okay, change it a little bit. Add some yellow here, maybe some gold there, whatever. But keep it 90% there. But it's like, did Tidal Wave not get shipped to them on time?
I honestly don't know. But I'm still trying to find a way to get that version, even though it's not as accurate as where. That's why I'm hoping Fans Hobby is going to come through. Because they are doing Tidal Wave. They're doing Tidal Wave, they're doing Overload, and they're doing Jetfire. So if they do Tidal Wave, I really hope that he's more reflected on his actual cartoon and anime appearance, as opposed to, here's the toy colors again. Save that for a repaint.
I would absolutely love them to do a Titan Class 1 of Tidal Wave just in purple. Kind of combine both looks of the toy, the game, and the show just all in one. That'd be so cool.
That'd be sick.
Just sign me up. Because if you guys, I don't know, man, if you guys have played the game, there's nothing like seeing that scene of Tidal Wave come out of the water and knowing you're screwed.
And then also fearing that, just having that ultimate fear and dread of I have to fight this.
Yeah.
And I have to get a headshot on him.
Yeah, right. And then after that, you got to that's all of that happens after you were just inside of him, blasting away Decepticons.
God.
So he's mad at you.
Yeah.
God. But there was, dude, I'll never forget that first moment, man. There I was playing as Hotshot, and then he transformed, and I was like, oh, I should have picked Prime. I'm so screwed.
I could never get past that. A lot of the boss fights, I can never get past that without cheat codes. Because, you're trying to tell me I have to be this little Autobot going up against this gargantuan Decepticon. You're making me climb and scale mountains just to get a headshot with a Minicon sniper that I have no idea where it would be, so I just have to go back and play all the levels and find them. And I'm supposed to get a headshot while he's shooting missiles at me, and not even just one or two. He's shooting 12 missiles at a time, and they're locked on. And it's like, how the hell are you supposed to beat this?
Yeah, right. Dude, I sat there for an hour and a half my first playthrough of that game trying to kill that thing. And mind you, I didn't die. I was just trying to figure out how to kill Tidal Wave for an hour and a half. I kept shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting, running, shoot and run, shooting, nothing. And finally, it's I just started shooting him in the head, and then he went down. I said, oh, okay. I could have saved myself an hour,
Yeah.
God, man.
Well, unfortunately, we're still waiting on JJ. I don't know if he's asleep or if he doesn't have a link or whatever. I honestly don't know. But I figured if we're going to do this, because I don't know if you caught the beginning, we're doing minicons as a big majority of it, because there's over 150 selections for ranking. Because what I did was I want to give everyone a fair shot, even though I didn't include Super Mode Optimus Prime, for both base Optimus Prime and Powerlang's Optimus Prime. But then again, they're both incorporated in the image, so we could just rank them both ways, or find a way to come to an agreement in the middle. But what I'm doing is the minicons are going to be ranked two different ways. They're going to be ranked as individual figures, and they're also going to be ranked with their partner as well as their teams. So that's how we're doing it. But what I want to do is I want to save minicons for later, do like a minicon speed round, and then, see where that goes. So, yeah. I mean, does that sound okay? Sound good?
That sounds fine. I will say for me, though, I would just put all of them in C. I mean, because for me, here's the thing. When Armada came out, I was about 23 or so, give or take, right?
Mm-hmm.
And while I thought the minicon gimmick was cool, it was Oracle just came in the office, started dancing. Anyway, but while I thought the gimmick was really, really cool, I was like, okay, so it's just this thing attaches on this nub and then something happens.
Yeah.
So it was like I didn't really get the same enjoyment out of the minicon as, say, a 6-year-old would have at the time or something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So,
not saying that they're bad by any means. I'm just saying, they're all okay. They're all cool. They're all C. They're all average to me. So. I mean, if you think average is B, then put them in B. That's all it is.
No, that's fair. So yeah, I guess it's just gonna be us for a little while because I don't know what's going on with JJ.
Let's go. Let's get this ranking started, man.
Yep. So as per usual, everyone, once again, thank you all very much for tuning in. We're at 4 viewers, including myself, because I'm watching on my phone to keep up with the comment section because I don't feel comfortable being Tia for viewers. I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, welcome to the Transformers Armada tier list ranking. This is our first installment, and much like the Unicron trilogy, we will be doing Energon and we will be doing Cybertron. However, those might be pushed at a later date because as of, again, I mentioned earlier, as of August 23rd, Transformers Armada, at least the first episode, Metamorphosis, or First Encounter, both of them because they both played at the same time, just turned 20 years old, which you could argue technically the start of Armada made it the whole series 20 years old, or if you want to be technical, the last episode would count as it being 20. Either way, it's turned 20 years old. And it's on Transformers Day, no less. So, because today is the celebration of the very first episode of Transformers Generation 1. So, kind of double-sided there, which is pretty cool.
Right. The more you know. Okay.
So, as always, this will be a tier list ranking from S to F. Who will be best? Who will leave you depressed? I came up with that. I've been trying to come up with something like that for a while. And feel free to let us know your ranking and everything in the live chat, or if you're watching this afterwards, in the comment section down below. So,
and if you're mad at me for putting Optimus Prime in F, I don't care. There, just got to say that.
So here we are. And look, I mastered tier list setups because I had no idea how to do all this before. So,
oh man, that is a lot.
Yeah. So as I mentioned also earlier, minicons are going to be ranked in two different ways. We're going to have partner minicons, ergo how you see minicons like Powerlang's Crumple Zone that would go to Cyclonus, and we're also going to be doing them as individuals and 3-packs. So we have the Skyboom Shield minicons, which for some reason they're all separated because he should be over there, but whatever. And they're also going to be ranked together, as you can see with a lot of the minicon teams. So the Space minicon teams right here, you have Skyblast over here, and you have a bunch of others. And we're also, like I said, we're also going to be including combined modes. So we're going to have Optimus in his Powerlings forms with Jetfire, Overload, and Jetfire and Overload, as well as Megatron with Tidal Wave and Galvatron with Tidal Wave. And again, by technicality, we do have Super Mode Optimus Prime, but we're only treating that as one thing because his toy was promoted to do 4 different things technically. So yeah, and also minicon weapons. So Star Saber, the Skyboom Shield, and the Requiem Blaster. So yeah, there's a lot here. we're going to try to go through it as fast as we can. If we can make it in our 2 hours, hey, new record. So, Input, you were the guest here, my friend. Who would you like to pick first?
Dang, dude, they are so hard to see, aren't they?
Oh, crap. Also, any images you see here are not provided by me. We do not own them. These are all provided via tfwiki.net. Some of them I had to actually edit myself just because a lot of the repaint minicon packs are very hard to find. So I actually took the time to edit and scale all these properly. So yeah. Anyway, follow along with us in the live chat. Pull up TFWiki. Follow with us. It'll be a lot of fun. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. You know what? I'm gonna take that deluxe. What is it? Black Convoy. Where does he go up? I saw him.
Oh, Nemesis.
Yeah. Second row. 1, 2, 3. There you go. I'm gonna put him in A. Great mold.
Yeah.
Great mold. That deluxe mold was fantastic.
What do they call it? Bendy Prime?
Yeah, Bendy Prime, yeah.
For the longest time, I never knew why, and then I was like, oh, it's talking about articulation.
So, your turn, man. Who you picking?
I could go biased route, but I don't know if I want to do that.
Do it.
Oh, also, another thing I keep forgetting to mention, because again, I'm not a professional. Each of us involved, so JJ, myself, and Input will have 3 objections. We can leave 1 until the final round, and that's basically a free-for-all type deal. So if we have 1 left and we're done, we can put whatever figure we want wherever. So that's something else. Okay, so I feel like this one's going to be pretty obvious. I'm going to go ahead and take Sideswipe, and I'm sticking him in F. Because
dude, you and me both.
Saving grace of him actually being a relatively decent toy was his vehicle mode. That robot mode is terrible.
Now I'm gonna save the stories, but I do have one for that Sideswipe. Never saw the figure before ever. Up until a couple of years ago, didn't even know the figure existed, and then saw it at my local comic book store, and he was in alt mode, and I thought the alt mode looked fantastic. And I was like, dude, I need to figure this out. And the guy at the comic book store is always real accommodating with Transformers with me. And I start fiddling with it, and I transform it, and I was like, this sucks. I don't want it. This toy sucks. Like, it just...
Yeah. I didn't even experience him as Sideswipe. I got him from the Transformers Universe 2-pack with him and I think Crystal Widow.
Oh my god, yes. Dude. Because he got repainted at... Who did he get repainted in that? It was red in that, right?
I think it was Treadshot or Treadbolt.
Treadbolt, that's it. Yeah, and then they did one with Ultra Magnus too. The Bendy Prime Ultra Magnus, they did a 2-pack with him.
I think no, it wasn't Ransack. I don't think. I can't remember that one now, but yeah, that was my first introduction to it. And I will say, the Sideswipe mold in purple, that's not gonna lie, that makes him look a lot better. But just Sideswipe, because like I have a very mixed relationship. Excuse me, I have a very mixed relationship with Armada Sideswipe. Because, like, part of me was like, oh, this guy's so annoying. I hate him so much. But as I grew older and I was like, I rewatched Armada and I was just paying attention to his character. I'm like, this guy is like me, and I don't know whether I want to like that or hate it.
Yeah, right.
So, all right. Let us move on. So, who else? What are we?
All right.
What are we picking?
Let's do, you know what? I'm going to take Demolisher, and I'm going to put him in D.
Powerlangs are regular.
Regular.
All right. Let's see if I can find them because I meant to sort through everything.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he's like the 6th row down.
No,
or not Demolisher. Do not Demolisher. I'm sorry. I'm rewatching the show and I'm brain farting everybody's name. The green
Scavenger.
Yeah, the green bulldozer from the Autobots.
Yeah, Scavenger. He was
Scavenger. Jesus, not Demolisher. Yeah, D for Scavenger.
You know, I would argue, but I can't because his toy could have been so much better. Like, I appreciate what they're doing. The not motorized, but like the simulated walking that they did with the back of that, like, I don't know what you would call that thing, but that that rotating barrel cylinder thing. I thought it was cool. It's like the front of it connects, the front shovel like folds forward or flips forward and then connects with two little ports and then connects to the side of that, and then it simulates walking. But God, this could have been so much better.
Yeah, it's a cool idea. Just it was, I don't know, man. Just badly executed.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick. I'm not even gonna try to be like super specific or anything. I'm just trying to pick something, but like I do want to. Okay, you know what? I got it. I'll go ahead and pick Powerlang's Thrust because I actually have a modern, or more recent appreciation for this guy because I never knew he was based off of G1 Dirge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw him specifically up in C.
All right.
The mold ain't bad. It could have been better, as always. This is one of the few molds where it's like, you know, he has knees, he has elbows, he has shoulders. Transformation is exactly how it was in the show, which thank you, Aaron Archer, for that.
Thank you, Aaron Archer, for a lot.
Yeah.
Good night, man.
But yeah, I always kind of liked Thrust in a way. I thought he was cool. And the coloration and the discovery of like, oh, this is supposed to be based on like an inverted G1 Dirge. I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take Hot Shot. Gotta take Hot Shot. Put him in F.
See, I want to object because the Armada fanboy in me is yelling, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, it's what happened.
It's a pretty bad figure, yeah.
Yeah. It has its charm, but I mean, charm doesn't save a figure all the time.
That's very true. I don't feel ripped off when I buy toys very often, but I felt ripped off when I bought that sucker. So,
okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick. You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick. I just saw him a few minutes ago. Where is he? There he is. I want to pick Laserbeak.
oh, okay.
I've never had him, but I like his functionality in the show, and I'm kind of glad they found a way to replicate that in the toy. So he becomes like a laser gun or taser, and then he becomes like a camcorder, and then he becomes this little bird drone. They just made him too damn big, but it's also a role-playing toy, so it's fine. For creativity alone, I'm going to throw him up one higher. I'm going to throw him in B.
I agree with that. It's a pretty cool figure, and the fact that he's human scale, you know, I think it's pretty cool.
I've never had it. I kind of want to try to get one, but at the same time, it's like I'd rather have one in scale, possibly with the actual characters. So,
let's see. I'm gonna take Galvatron. I'm gonna put Galvatron in S.
Yes, please. Because that Galvatron. The Micron Legend one, again, more accurate to the actual depiction of the show, but like even this is just like really cool. Plus, I feel like they did this this coloration in a reference to the RID 2001 Galvatron.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't really complain about that because it's like our first white Galvatron. Well, after RID 2001, but still. I really hope Fans Hobby does a Meg Tyranno repaint into Galvat. Call him Galv Tyranno. I won't even care.
Dude, that'd be super cool. I want somebody to give me like a masterpiece Gigatron already.
Ooh. Okay. Let's see here. You know what? I talked about him earlier. I might as well just give in to my biasness. I'm going to take Tidal Wave. I'm throwing him up in S.
I agree with that.
If I can find him. There's my boy. Tidal Wave is easily my favorite Decepticon. Well, next to Starscream, but a new Decepticon because I don't even think there's a G1 Tidal Wave. And if there is, it probably sucks. Sorry, G1 fans.
No, there wasn't. Tidal Wave is one of those like newer characters, and I say newer like very loosely because he's 20 years old at this point. But he gets a lot of like the Neo G1 treatment. But yeah, he's totally an Armada original.
see, another reason why I really enjoy Tidal Wave. Christopher Sickler. I hope I'm saying that right. I apologize in advance. The only actual Armada toy I have is the 2000 Universe 2008 package refresh of Supreme Class Unicron, still complete.
Nice.
2000. Is that the Platinum Edition one? Or no, maybe the Amazon 25th anniversary one?
Possibly.
Japanese
The
hit shot.
2008.
It sounds like the...
That sounds like the Unicron one, or the movie accurate head Unicron one from Amazon. Yeah.
Yeah, the 20th anniversary, or yeah, that sounds like it. Because they milked the crap out of that Unicron mold, and for good reason. I mean, that Armada Unicron is just beautiful.
Yeah.
It is your pick, my friend.
I'll take Demolisher this go around. I'll put Demolisher in A.
His character is great.
Yeah, dude, his voice is fantastic.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pick. Well, I already said it earlier. Might as well just follow through with it. I'm gonna pick Starscream. I'm throwing him up an S. Though I will say, it is disappointing to know that the American release, for some reason, has his nose cone or cockpit slightly pointed down. But then the Takara one is like, oh, here it is, completely fixed and straight. It's like, why that choice?
I guess, to make sure no one hurts themselves.
I mean, yeah, but well, then again, you do see the in the actual cartoon as well, and I think both ways you see the nose cone or the cockpit slanted, and then you see it straight sometimes. So it's not super inaccurate, but still, it's like, why?
They made some weird choices. Let's go. I
should also mention there's only like 2 exclusives on this list, and one of them isn't even technically, I think, a regular Armada exclusive. I think I can't remember if I threw Armada Thrust with the actual G1 colors on here or not. I don't think I did, but
I'll take Combined Mode Prime. Just regular Combined Mode Prime.
Okay, so
like when he's combined with his trailer.
Okay, yeah, like I said, I don't have the super mode as listed individually, so it's like either like full bot and trailer and everything, or
I'll put him in. I'll put that Prime. I'll put him in B. The base figure by itself,
I have like separate images of those ones, but I don't. So it's just full Optimus, unfortunately, but that's okay.
The base figure is really cool, but when you attach him to his pants, it's just a brick,
Yeah. Something on the pants hobby rectified.
Yes, sir.
A super mode Optimus Prime with knees, with legs. Like, this is unheard of. Okay, I am gonna go ahead and pick. I'm gonna go ahead and pick Hoist, and I kind of want to throw him in. Well, as Anthony would say, I'm giving him the D. I know what they were trying to do, and I appreciate it. And I know not every Armada figure is going to be exactly how it looked like in the cartoon. But why? Like, okay, he has knees, cool. He has elbows. He has a giant scoop for a hand that's spring activated with a power links. I never really cared for this. It's like, if you were to tell me this is a brand new character, I'd be like, oh, okay, but this is Smokescreen reincarnated? It's like, why?
Yeah, especially with the name change. It's so weird. Speaking of Smokescreen, I'll put him in A.
Really?
Yeah. I know we're starting to get controversial now, aren't we?
Little bit. I'm not wasting an objection, but you got me curious now.
That figure, okay, so like I said, Armada came out when I was about 23. And I bought a few of the figures and stuff. But that figure really captured my imagination. Like, and at the age of 23, as an adult, I bought that figure, opened it when I got home, and I messed around with it, and it made me feel like I was a kid again, just playing with it. So I really, really enjoyed that figure.
It's funny because, like I said in my little story earlier, Smokescreen, Demolisher, and Tidal Wave were my very first figures. So we were already at like wave, I think 6 or 7 of Armada. Tidal Wave was already out, but they still had Demolisher and Smokescreen. And I remember just being happy alone that I got the one character that I just thought looked the coolest at the time. Because you're taking a crane, you're making the crane part an actual like giant cannon when power linked with his Minicon. It's like, that's freaking awesome.
Right?
Okay, so still have quite an abundance of figures. I'm gonna take Unicron. Throw him up an S.
There you go.
This was one of those figures. Sorry for my stutter.
Was
one of those figures that my mom got me once again because little kid, mom wanted a boy and she spoiled the crap out of me. So this was one that I was really excited for. I think I got him for Christmas, and then I never tried to transform him until I was like 12 because I didn't know how to transform him. I just liked his robot mode. And then one day I was just messing around with him and I turned him into a ball, even though I was missing his planet mouth and his ring. And it worked. I was like, oh, I technically transformed Unicron and I didn't even look at the instructions.
Nice.
So
yeah, I didn't.
A special place in my heart.
I didn't know that figure was coming out. I just walked into Toys R Us one day and I was like, holy beep! They made a beep in Unicron! Like,
the Energon repaint's really badass too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Let's take I'll take the Star Saber. I'll put the Star Saber in B.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we can do Minicon weapons along with the figures because they did coincide with the story, so it's just the actual Minicons we'll have to wait till later. Still wonder where JJ is. I hope he's not sleeping. I mean, I hope he is if he needs it. But
I think the time zone, like, God, what? I mean, it's got to be like 4 a.m. or something for him over there, something crazy, right?
Honestly, I don't know. All I know is Anthony told me he was up for it, but he's not. It's okay. I'm not upset or anything. It's not like it's like JJ.
Well, no, I know it's like he's in Hong Kong or something like that. So I know that Malaysia. There you go. So yeah, there's a huge time difference. So
yep. He'll probably join later. I mean, we still have an abundance left, and we're almost done with a row. So
right.
So yeah, you said Star Saber.
B. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take. I'm gonna take Jetfire, and I want to throw him also up in S. Because I feel like they 100% captured this design in both ways, in terms of the cartoon as well as to the toy. And I like the incorporation of, even though it's technically not a power link, Cometer, his Minicon becomes like little landing gear for the shuttle mode. That's fun.
That's really cool. I love the Astro Train repaint of that figure too.
That was the BotCon 2005 repaint?
Yeah, TFCC one, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take Sideways and put Sideways in A.
All right, I gotta find him first because there's like, oh, never mind. There he is. Because I have his Minicons Crosswise and Rook in 2 different listings, and then I have their combined mode Mirror in in a different listing. So I had to. You said B or A?
A.
Okay. Yeah, Sideways is just one of those really, really obscure characters. Like, you kind of got a feel for him early on in Armada, and then you also kind of got him referenced in 2001's, I think it was Axer, the toy line. It was based on Sideways. Or maybe it was that G1 Robot Masters. I can't remember. But I always liked Sideways and his whole story arc and everything. And I had no idea how connected it was throughout the entire series of Armada. But once you follow along with everything that he does, it's like, holy shit, this dude is like really nailed into the story.
Oh yeah, dude, he's integral. He's a big. I mean, he's Unicron's herald, one of,
as well as part of him.
Yeah, and that's a whole other can of worms, man.
Yeah,
because then you start getting into what was it, Dimension, or was it Planet X, and then Soundwave, and then you start getting into the multi-dimensional stuff for Transform. Like, God, that character opens up a floodgate.
Yeah, they really handled him so well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my pick. I'm gonna go and take Blur. I'm throwing him up in A, and it's only because as a child I was kind of traumatized in a way, because when I went to transform him and try to put his shoulders properly assembled, his head pops right off.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I was scared to do it with the one that I got from Tampa Bay Comic Convention, but thankfully it hasn't happened, so hey, I clearly am doing something right.
There you go.
Plus, I always liked Armada Blur.
Like, I do like his design. That what is it? That third party drift looks like an Armada Blur in alt mode. That new one coming out. I think it's. I don't remember who's doing it though.
It's not Mastermind.
No. It's if I remember right, it's a new third party company doing a drift and his alt mode.
It's not the one based on Age of Extinction, is it?
No. It's based on IDW Drift.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of this until now.
But his alt mode is like spitting image for Blur, and it's almost as if Blur is going to be their, like Armada Blur is going to be their next one.
God, I hope so. Armada Blur needs more love. I always liked him because it's like he had the trench coat thing going on before Crosshairs did it, but he's also kind of an asshole like Crosshairs.
Yeah. Hey, don't forget, Michael Bay didn't watch any reference material. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna take the Power Links Galvatron with Tidal Wave.
Okay, so burning Galvatron.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in S.
I really wish there was a way to have the screen a little wider so that way I could just do everything in one go. But hey, technology. Yeah, fun fact. The ones that we see on the bottom here were the last add-ins that I did last minute. I was like, did I add these guys? I was like, no, I didn't, and I kicked myself. Okay, I'm gonna do something a little unorthodox. I'm gonna pick Rhinox, who is a character we actually see in Armada, by the way, for all of 2 seconds. Based on the original Transmetal toy, repainted to make him look more real, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I want to throw him up in A.
That's a good mold.
That is a very good mold. It has no right being. I still don't know what his vehicle mode is, unless he's supposed to be like a snowmobile or something.
That's what I always thought it was supposed to be.
Because he has tank treads in the back, and then he has like
the skis up front.
Yeah.
Always reminded me of like a snowmobile, or like a snow exploration vehicle or something.
Or maybe a plow that will skewer you on his horn.
Or that. Let's see. I'll take. Where's Thundercracker at? Or powered up Starscream, whatever you want to call it.
Right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna put him in A.
After his heroic sacrifice? How dare you? Well, it's his toy, not his character.
Yeah.
I try to have fun. I love this figure, by the way. I never had it until
that's the only time of the show where he comes back and he's like, "I'm Starscream. My name's Star." You know, like he's going through the whole rigmarole when he comes back, and I was like, "Thundercracker," you know.
They look like Thundercracker. That is a voice I don't get to do that often, but I love it. Also, Michael Dobson as Starscream, perfect choice.
Mm-hmm.
God, I love him.
Speaking of lines, I'll email. I'm gonna email your lines here.
I was gonna mention that.
Yeah.
Coming down to slim pickings on the actual characters, so you know what? I'm gonna do a hot shot, power links.
Hot rod.
I want to throw him just on paint job alone. I want to throw him up in B. That's a sick paint job.
It is. It's really cool.
I hate though that even in the show they didn't do it, but like on the original Hot Shot toy, you had the little like visor goggle thing that would like fold over his optics.
Mm-hmm.
But on the Power Links version, they just completely abandoned that.
Yeah. Even
in the show, they didn't let him Power Link with Jolt that much. It's like, why? But I guess because apparently the minicons that reformatted their armor basically died.
What?
I guess. You see Blackout with Demolisher later, but like they just, I don't know. It's weird because it's like you don't see anyone Power Link as much anymore.
No, that's true. The first half of Armada, like everyone's doing it constantly, and then
even then they had some of their Power Links weapons out while they weren't even Power Linked, and it's like, what?
Right. Oh, where does the Optimus Prime with Jetfire? Let me grab him. I'm gonna put him in S. What a fantastic combination that was, man.
Yeah, the toy, but also the show appearance of it, and the fact that even though, you said S.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And even though the fact that they also had Gary Chuck come in for some ADR and they had him record while he was sick, he still did a pretty good Optimus performance.
Oh, dude, 100%. And honestly, that's the fact that they brought back like half the Beast Wars cast to do Armada just really sets it for me.
I'm still blown away after all these years that I never knew Cyclonus' voice actor was Scorponok.
Yep. For the longest time, I was wanting to hear Jetfire scream "The Shadow Falls," but that never happened, obviously. So,
well, we got through the first row within an hour, so clearly we're doing something right.
Oh, it's like 20 minutes. We talked about toys for like 20 minutes before that.
Oh, true.
So
yeah, Scott McNeil as Jetfire. You could tell that dude was having a blast.
Oh, definitely, 100%. I think it's your turn. Yeah, because I did Prime and Jetfire. Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna piggyback off of you because I can't. So many choices. OCD, ADHD. It doesn't play in my favor. I'm gonna take Overload. And even though we only see him basically just combine, I want to throw him up in A. Because for the longest time, also, I never knew that his vehicle mode was like purely Cybertronian until I went on TF Wiki. I always thought he was like a fire truck because his minicon, I want to say his minicon was named Rollout. Yeah, Rollout.
Okay.
Like he looks like Hosehead. Like, he really looks like Hosehead from Super God Master Force.
Yeah, he does.
But then you have him just like towing the trailer, which was just armament for Optimus in super mode. And he just looks like a fire truck, but like no, he's supposed to be like a Cybertronian like vehicle of some kind. It's like, oh, okay. So
it's a really cool design, especially he's got the little baby cab up front, just like it's weird, but it looks cool.
Very anime-esque.
Yeah, for sure. I'm Well, screw it. I'm gonna take the powered up Megatron with Tidal Wave. I'm gonna throw him an S.
How many characters from Armada do we have left? I still got some. Okay. Where's Cyclonus? There he is, next to. I'm gonna say crosswise because I'm gonna take Cyclonus as a toy. He ain't bad, but as a character, he's freaking spectacular. Throwing him up in A. My only complaint is that he doesn't have like fully articulated like shoulders, but then because of the transformation, it's forgiven. But I'm just Hasbro, third party, someone give us just a really good updated Armada Cyclonus, please.
Yeah, right. Please. Please, fans hobby, give it to us.
They're fans, yeah, honestly. It is your turn, my friend.
Let me see. I don't know. I'm seeing only mini-cons at this point.
Okay, so character-wise, we still have Optimus and Overload. We have Optimus Jetfire and Overload. We have Bendy Prime. Excuse me. We have Powerlangs Red Alert, Powerlang Cyclonus, Powerlangs Optimus, Powerlangs Jetfire. I'm pretty sure I still saw Thrust, Powerlangs Demolisher.
I'll take Thrust. Thrust goes in A.
Good old Squidhead.
Fantastic figure. And everyone complaining, that's not Thrust at the Bumblebee movie. That's not Thrust. That is Thrust. Green cone head. It's Thrust.
Thank you. So many people argue against that. It's like, he's not based on Armada. I'm like, he is Armada. Let us have this.
Armada, right? It's like come on. I heard people saying like, oh, it's Acid Storm. It's not Acid Storm. Calm down. It's Thrust.
I mean, if they decide to make Acid Storm a conehead, that would be cool, but that gray, that green accent, that is Armada Thrust reference.
Yep. 100%.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take Predacon. Weird name for him, but whatever. Comic character, I guess.
Oh, that Megatron repaint?
Yeah.
Megatron, yeah.
I'm throwing him up in A. And I want to thank my buddy Thanatos Prime for providing that for me because, unfortunately, when I first got Transmetal Megatron, of course he suffered from GPS. I got him pre-owned from a comic shop that I go to. And, when I first transformed him, he just crumbled. So then he sent me that, and he customized it into a Transmetal Megatron. And it works. Worked really well. So it's not 100% accurate, but it's still there. Also, I remember seeing this guy at a Walmart when I was growing up. And I asked my folks, and they said no. So it was nice to have him. I still need his mini-cons, though.
Does he have mini-con ports?
Yeah.
Okay, so they did do some remolding on him then.
Yep.
Oh, dude, the Prime Jetfire, not Crumple. I keep wanting to say Crumple Zone. You just put him up there. The red fire truck, Cybertronian.
Overload.
Overload.
Yeah, I already put him up.
Yeah, but the combination with all three of them together. Yeah, he goes in S. Like, can we put him above S? Is that a possibility? What a toy, man. What a toy. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. The paywall for that toy sucked.
Yeah.
But good night, man. If you had all three of them, what a toy.
Back in the day when prices were relatively decent, at least until the leader classes, and they were like, oh, hey, here's $60. I was like, wait, what?
Right.
That was the one thing I hated about leaders was they were $60, but now it's like they're slightly lower, mostly.
Oh, man. I don't know.
But at least back in the day, they had better quality.
Yeah. See, I didn't mind.
I wish I could include alt modes, but that also would probably bulk up the list. But the train mode of Optimus, Overload, and Jetfire.
Oh my God, dude. What a sight. Yes, I agree with that. That was wild too, man. That was wild.
Okay, so I hope I haven't been cutting you off or anything, by the way.
No, you're good.
Okay, so this is also trivial for me. I never knew this until I went on TF Wiki. I'm going to take Powerlang's Demolisher, and I'm throwing him up in A also based on his coloration alone because he's supposed to be based on Ironhide.
What? Okay.
Apparently. I mean, his Japanese name is Ironhide, but like that's supposed to be based on...
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, well that makes a lot more sense as a
It's
reference.
weird, but like it works.
Yeah, it does. It really does. When you think about the name and you think about his attitude and stuff.
Also, I want to possibly make a later stream about this, but we are only going over the American releases, which is why I haven't included a lot of like the Japanese stuff like Micron Legend. So I might do a Micron Legend list in the future. If not here, I'll probably do one on my channel because a lot of the Micron Legend stuff looks so much better.
All right.
All right, so we still have a good selection of characters yet. We still have Optimus with Overload, Powerlang's Optimus, Powerlang's Jetfire, Powerlang's Red Alert, regular Red Alert, which I'm surprised neither of us has picked yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll take Red Alert. I'll put Red Alert in the S.
It is a good toy.
Mm-hmm. He's beefy, he's chunky too.
Speaking of beefy and chunky,
you're sweet.
I'm going to take Megatron because I'm surprised neither one of us has picked him either. I'm throwing him up in S because, good God,
That switchblade in his hand. That's a cool gimmick.
it was a nice twist near the end when you actually got to see it.
Yeah, right.
I think twice actually, because you see it once during the fight with inside Unicron with Optimus and Galvatron, but like then at the very end, it's like cut me loose.
Yep.
It's like so they actually incorporated it. So I thought that was kind of cool.
You know, I'm gonna take Bendy Prime. I'm gonna put him in A with Nemesis.
I would expect nothing less.
Oh.
That Optimus has no right to be that good, but it is.
Dude, tell me about it. What a fantastic... Like, I'm not even mad he doesn't even have a trailer, you know?
No, I mean, why would you be? Because technically you see him without the trailer more so, or not more so, but you see him like without it every now and then in Armada.
Yeah.
So that's a nice reflection of that. Also, I think this is the one mold in Armada that got so many repaints. Like, I don't know if he ever got an Energon repaint, but I know he also got a Universe repaint as Ultra Magnus.
Yep.
He even got a Cybertron repaint, which they didn't have to do, but they did.
Oh, dude, he got tons. It's such a good figure.
I would love to see it come back one day. All right, I'm going to take Wheeljack. And I'm throwing him up in B. He's not bad, but he ain't great. Still like him, though. I remember getting him at Kmart.
Kmart. Jesus, I remember I remember 80s Kmart. I remember early 90s Kmart.
I only remember 2000s Kmart.
Oh.
They had the blue light special.
You missed out.
I bet. Well, I wasn't born until 1995.
Well, that's your fault.
Let
me see. We got...
So we still have Costco or Kmart exclusive Gold Optimus. We have...
yeah, I'll take that Gold Optimus. Hell yeah.
Well, it wasn't done, but okay.
No, I love that Optimus, dude. I love that color and that design.
Oh, you have it?
Yeah. He goes, or I had it.
Where you want to... where do you want to put him?
Yeah, he goes in S.
Oh, he's going in A. No, I'm kidding. I kind of want him just because it's like he's like an amateur lucky draw, but like I can't see a reason to get him other than he's gold.
Right. He's such. I love the coloring on him, man. He's so cool. Come on, Fans
okay.
Hobby. Where's that repaint?
Honestly. You know, if they ever get into like TFCon exclusives or whatever, they could do that.
They could. They could go, dude. They could go crazy with the amount of like TFCon or BotCon homages that they could do.
Oh, I really hope they do a Nemesis Prime out of Naval Commander now. I can't believe I never thought of that.
Oh, dude. Just everything. Give me Burning Jinrai just as Naval Commander, please.
I don't care how much money I have to spend. If I have to get updated Armada figures from Fans Hobby because Hasbro won't do all of them, I will go through Fans Hobby.
Dude, that's how I feel about it. I'm like,
I mean, I'm still very grateful for that Legacy Armada or Starscream though, because good God, still bummed out about the sword not being red because it's like, oh, it's not. It's whatever. Okay, so in terms of character selections, we still have. I mean, it's my turn, but just an overview. We now have. I believe we only have the Powerlings repaints of Red Alert and then Optimus and Jetfire and Cyclonus, if I remember correctly.
Did we do Cyclonus?
Not the Powerlings one.
Not the Powerling, yeah.
Oh, for the love of God, please tell me I actually included him. If I didn't, I'm going to be upset.
That's it, folks. Thanks for coming.
Oh, okay, there he is. Okay, next to Red Alert. Thank God. Okay, so we have Red Alert, Cyclonus, Optimus with Overload and Super Mode, Powerlings Optimus, Powerlings Jetfire. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the Armada cast. Yeah, I'm kind of... Oh, no, we still have Cheetor and Air Razor and Pterosaur also. They're more comic characters, but still. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to take Cyclonus, Powerlink Cyclonus, and I'm throwing him up in... Where did I put regular Cyclonus? Did I put him up in... Okay, this might be worth an objection. It might not. I personally don't care. It's a good figure, but this color scheme is also really good. I want to throw him, just for the color scheme alone, up in S.
Yeah, I'm not gonna object on Armada. Like there's so much good stuff that came out of Armada.
Guys, this is also another one of those trivial things where I found out, oh yeah, this Cyclonus is supposed to be based on Springer.
Yep.
How did I not know that? I call myself the TF addict. I mean, I know I don't know everything, but good God, I should be able to know the basic information of homages.
Hey man, pick again, dude. My mom's calling me. I'll be right back.
All right. I mean, personally, I don't want to pick again because that's not fair. So I guess we can go back to gushing about Fans Hobby, which I do intend on talking more about because, yeah. Actually, I'll stop screen sharing just for a minute. We're not done, obviously. And to anyone who's still here and still hanging out with us, thank you very much. We appreciate and we love you. For any more information or anything on people who have joined, we're still waiting on JJ, unfortunately. I mean, we're going to be done here relatively soon, which I feel bad about. And also, TF Actress was supposed to join, ergo the thumbnail where it's like, oh, hey, it also included guests from, TFA. Unfortunately, that's not going to be the case because she's currently working, so we don't have a lot of guests on my panels. For some reason, Anthony is more the people person. I don't know. It's not even that. It's more so like a lot of people in our group don't really watch or know anything outside of Generation 1, which is fair. That's 100% fair. But I would like to at one point try to get more people in here. Like I would love to have a full panel like H&E would have. But yeah, for any information regarding anyone who's joined here or anyone who was supposed to join here, please feel free to utilize the description. And please be sure to subscribe to everyone because support costs nothing, but it's incredibly valuable to us. Also, once again, images have been provided by TF Wiki. I had to go on Google for some of these because even TF Wiki didn't have everything for some reason. So no ownership, just simply sharing for the sake of, fair use and for the sake of entertainment. And hopefully you guys are enjoying this list so far. I never do these type of live streams, just me and someone else, but I like this. This is actually kind of fun. And let me know what your list is. Well, let me know what your rankings are down in the, comment section or even the live chat down below. So far, I like it. No objections, first of all. Not that objections are bad or anything, but I like going over Armada like this. This is fun. And I do plan on doing this on my own channel as well, so we'll have to wait and see there. And while we wait, I am doing a Transformers Armada-versary video, and I'm going to try to include people who have seen Transformers Armada and who also enjoy it, much like myself. So if you want to watch that, please feel free to click the link down in the description down below, go over to my channel, and go watch my most recent video for your chance to be part of one of my videos. Not that my videos are anything special, but I'm all about engagement and enjoying them.
Hey, don't talk about my friend that way.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Your videos, don't say your videos are not special. Don't talk about my friend that way. You put all that work, time, and energy and all that stuff into it. They're special. So,
thank you.
Yeah.
I got confused by my friend. I'm like, wait, you're talking about me, right?
Yeah, you were talking about my friend, weren't you? There you go.
It is your pick because I didn't feel comfortable making another pick.
Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna have to, just a heads up, I'm gonna have to jet out of here in a little bit. Let's see. Oh, dude, I can't believe neither one of us have picked the let me take the last combined mode Prime that we have. And I'll just put it in S2.
I was going to, but I just didn't want to be like super biased. Like I already have a couple of biased choices like Starscream and Tidal Wave because no one besmirches those characters in my eyes.
I just have a thing for robots combining with other robots, right? But not like say combiners or anything, but like Prime and Jetfire or Prime and pick somebody, It's just like let's go. Like Star Saber and Victory Leo. Like, come on, man. But that stuff is so cool to me. I mean, don't get me wrong, combiners are cool, but there's just something about when just two bots are doing it and they're massive and
some combiners like that are cool anyway until our Energon ruined some of them. And then
Bruticus Maximus
team did that.
Right.
So because for some reason, Energon was like, oh, hey, all the Autobots are going to combine, not the Decepticons, because the Decepticons don't need to combine. It's like...
Yeah, because screw those guys, right?
They do, though. Like, I like the little mock combination of Snowcat and Demolisher, though.
Oh, yeah, dude. Snowcat. Wow, what a G.I. Joe reference. Good God.
Still hate him. What do they do to my boy? Poor Cyclonus. Anyway, okay, so my turn. I will go ahead and pick... You know what? Celebration of Fans Hobby's most recent reveal. I'm picking Powerlang's Prime. I'm throwing him up in S.
There you go.
Because you gotta love a black and red repaint.
That's for sure.
All right, so we still have a couple characters left. Powerlang's Red Alert, which I believe is over here now. Powerlang's Jetfire. Pterosaur, and I believe Air Razor.
Air Razor is...
and Cheetor.
Or Cheetor. Yeah, dude, I'll take that Cheetor. That Cheetor looks cool. I've always loved that Cheetor, like the coloring on him. I'll put him in A.
Fun fact: Cheetor, Air Razor, Pterosaur, and Rhinox in the Dreamwave comics were Unicron's 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
Yep.
Oh, you knew that.
Yeah, I have them, dude. I have the Armada comics as well, or the Trilogy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Dreamwave comics. Yeah.
I'm still trying to get my hands on that.
Has anybody solved?
But I want physical copies.
Has anyone solved the mystery of the Decepticon logo on Air Razor? Like,
wait, she has a Decepticon logo?
yeah, the black one, the black Transmetal 2 repaint of her that came out in Universe. She has a Decepticon logo.
Wasn't she promoted as an Autobot?
Here, I think. Yeah, because she got remolded with the Minicom ports, right? And she I've got it right here. I'm gonna show my face on camera. But yeah, like here is. Let me get my camera set up right quick. Get my hair did. So yeah, look, like there is a. So here she is, Transmetal Air Razor, the mold for it anyway, right?
Yeah.
And you open up the chest, bird, whatever. You take her legs out, and so normally the transformation. There you go, robot mode. There's a giant Decepticon logo, right there.
Oh yeah.
I
forgot all about that.
Has anybody solved that? Because I know, what's his Aaron Archer is like, like, and this is his era of Transformers. So if anybody should know, it would be him. But
yeah, I mean, I can't believe I forgot about that. I honestly don't know. Maybe it was just thrown in there as a Dreamwave reference because now she's working with Unicron.
That's possible.
I don't know.
That's very possible, yeah. But I don't know.
Speaking of Air Razor, just because of the transmetal design alone, I just think it's wicked looking. I'm throwing her up an A.
Yeah.
Because she's like what, a robotic condor that can also transform into like a what kind of
water
plane is that called? I forget. It's not a water plane, but like it's a.
I know what you're talking about. It's like a water skifter or whatever. Yeah. As I just make up.
It's a biplane, but it has hydrofoils.
Yeah. So it can land on water.
Yeah. It's like you don't see that. Yeah. You don't see that with a lot of or Transformers anymore.
I mean, for how many planes are in Transformers, they're always like F-15s or jets or fighter jets. You don't see like a dual propeller biplane from the 1920s. Like, how cool would that be?
Oh crap! Speaking of jets, we still have Skywarp.
Oh, let's put Skywarp up in with Thundercracker. Was it A?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, let's put him in A. That mold is fantastic.
Wish his character did more in the comics.
Kind of cool. I wish they finished it. I just wish they got a chance to finish it. I wish.
Yeah.
I wish Hasbro. Truthfully, I really wish Hasbro would let people finish stuff. There's so many.
They finished the Armada comic. They just didn't finish Energon.
Yeah, but that's the problem though. Like everything never gets. There's so much that doesn't get finished. Yeah. Transformers lore wise.
Okay. Let's see. So we're almost at our little mini-con speed round. So, wow, we are actually making really good time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's rare for me. So let's finish off the main cast of actual figures. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and pick Pterosaur, who should be... I could have sworn I just saw him a few minutes ago. There he is. He's next to Jetfire.
I'm going to say he's easy to find, color-wise. Stands out.
What is his vehicle mode? Oh, also, I'm throwing him up in...
His vehicle mode's a jet.
Yeah. Or a... It's a... Wait, that's it?
Yeah, it's just a jet. Yeah.
Oh. I'm missing the wings to mine because mine was pre-owned, but... I mean, he still has, like, the jet wings, but it's whatever. Okay, so we have Jetfire, and then I think we only have...
Powerlink's Red Alert.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take the Powerlink's Red Alert. I'll put him in
Red Alert, or did I put him up there already?
Did you?
I did not. Okay, where is he?
Yeah.
He should be... the hell? Where is he? I did not touch Powerlink's Red Alert. I know that. And I know he didn't just vanish. He's here somewhere. Or did I? Wait. No, okay, hold on. It's so hard to look at all these images without straining my eyes.
I'll take Jetfire instead.
No, you don't have to do that to be considered. I appreciate it. I do want to find Red Alert now because now my OCDs is that's all I'm thinking about. I mean, Jetfire, final answer, or do you still want to stick with Red?
Yeah, I'll do Jetfire. I'll put Jetfire, that Jetfire up in S, or up in A.
I don't. There's Red Alert, first row next to the Star Saber minicons. Oh, okay. So I don't know what his deco is supposed to be based on.
I don't know either. I just always thought it kind of looked cool, but not as cool as like the original one.
Oh, dude, that original one's gonna. That one's always going to be my favorite. Because when I think Jetfire, the very first one I think of is the Armada Jetfire. I don't think of Skyfire. I don't think of whoever else looks like a white. I just think of Space Shuttle transforms into cool robot. Looks like Gundam.
Yeah. Yeah, when I think of Jetfire, I think of the G1 toy, the Macross figure.
Oh, yeah, the one that caused legal issues.
Yeah, like I never think of the G1 cartoon one, like ever. So whenever I hear that we're getting a new Jetfire, I'm like, oh, cool, Macross. Oh, wait, no, legal lawsuit, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, it's Toon. Never mind. You know.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick Red Alert.
Okay.
Just to finish off, and I'm putting him up in A just on the coloration alone. Figure's still wonderful, still love it, but that coloration is weird. It's a good coloration, though. The Beach Rescue Vehicle. I don't know if that's based on anything or if that's just brand new, but hey, still works.
Works for me. Beach rescue vehicles are still a thing. They never went away.
Right. It's a weird choices, although you go from like an emergency vehicle, like, you know, an ambulance SUV looking thing.
Oh, I gotcha.
And the cartoon, he looked really cool, though.
Yeah, you go from an ambulance to a Baywatch episode.
You never see him in vehicle mode in his Powerlings form. You know that?
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure, because you only see Hotshot, because Red Alert's always the one stuck on the ship.
That's a fair point. You know what?
I want to see him transform with that stock footage. Same with Hotshot. It's like you had that stock footage. It's like, why couldn't you just deco him up a little and give us another cool transformation?
Right? Well, I never really thought about that.
Because a lot of the repaints... Sorry,
then again, it took me 20 years to figure out that Prime's hands are gray in the cartoon.
I mean, I'm coming to my own revelations, and I'm 26 going on 27, so I feel you. All right, so unfortunately, JJ's still not here, which I hope he joins relatively soon because I don't want him to miss out on the stream. But okay, Sirrah. He can join on mine on YouTube or something. I don't know. We're going to move on to Minicon Speed Round. But before we do that, we're also going to rank the Minicon weapons. So I picked Red Alert. So you have your choices of the Skyboom Shield, both the regular one that we see in the cartoon and also the repainted one. We have the Dark Star Saber, and then we have the Requiem Blaster.
I'm going to go with the Requiem Blaster. I'm going to put it in C.
I'm curious, and I want to hear your reasoning first before I possibly make an objection.
I mean, like the cartoon, it was pretty cool in the cartoon, but the toy aspect to it was just like, I don't know. It just didn't come off that, like, it didn't come off the same way, like all the power and everything, like the Skyboom Shield and the Star Saber. Like as the toy, it felt powerful, you know, like when you put it in your Transformer hand, you're like, hell yeah, now let's go mess up some stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the Requiem Blaster was like, okay, he's holding the gun, like every other Transformer ever. Okay, just I don't know.
While I respect that reasoning, I'm going to use one of my objections.
Go for it.
And I would say, I want to put it up in S for accuracy alone. So by that, he would go in the middle. So I think I would put him roughly in B.
Okay.
You cannot deny with this specific minicon weapon, because yes, the Star Saber did its job. It looked like it without the light up, flaming blade, and then the Skyboom shield did also the basic thing of looking like the thing it was supposed to without looking all powered up. That is as accurate from a toy to cartoon ratio that we're ever going to get for this Requiem Blaster.
That might be the only ever time we get a Requiem Blaster, too.
Still waiting on a Prime Wars Trilogy one, but hey, that's fine.
I'm still waiting on a decent Star Saber to come with a new Hasbro figure.
Oh, you don't like the one that goes with Starscream?
No, dude, it's so small. Look, it's like a star machete. like, come on, man.
It be my pick.
Yeah, it's yours because yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Skyboom shield, and I'm doing this for two reasons. One, I really like the idea of a shield made up of minicons. That's awesome. Something I wish that we could see more of in Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
Like a shield actually be like treated as like a weapon, not just like, because like this was basically a relic to the Cybertronians.
See, and that kind of goes with what I was saying earlier about the Requiem Blaster, right? It's like up until that point, you don't see really swords or knives or anything like that in Transformers. They're always guns. So now you have a sword and you have a shield, and they're charging at each other, sword and shield, and everyone is shooting the crap out of everybody. But the two bots that are holding the shield and the sword, they're charging at each other on a battlefield. And then the Requiem Blaster comes into play, and it's a gun. And it's just like, oh, like you lose that badassery that the Star Saber and the Skyboom shield gives to the toy or the character that it becomes attached to.
Yeah.
You know?
I get what you mean now. But I'm still, for the sake of our like accuracy and everything.
No. I don't look. I'm not like arguing with your point.
Oh no. I know.
Yeah, it's just like there's that. I don't know. There's something just bad at like you're gonna go in the middle of a gunfight. You're gonna go fight this dude with a katana. Like how badass is that? You know, it's like.
Yeah, that dynamic of the Skyboom shield and the Requiem Blaster like repulsing each other was just.
Mm-hmm.
I love that so much. Also, Skyboom shield's going in A, again, for two reasons. One, accuracy. Without it looking powered up, it is pretty spot on from what we see. And the transformation is a lot of fun. Until Mirage decides to fall off due to a poor connection, unfortunately. Two, and even though he's not affiliated with TF Reviewers, my buddy Lockbot CRM, or otherwise known as Lockbot 3DP, because he does 3D printing, made an absolutely gorgeous, per my request, because I asked him about this, made an absolutely gorgeous 3D printed version of a powered up Skyboom shield.
No, dude. I saw a guy, he took the minicons for the Skyboom shield, and I thought this was so cool. He glued it all together so they wouldn't come, like all the connection points. He glued all the connection points together. And then he painted like on the edges where like the energy would be as if it was powered up on the actual Skyboom shield.
Mm-hmm.
And then he cut out of he didn't cut, but he 3D printed like this energy effect. And then he put the Skyboom shield in the middle of that 3D print and poured resin over it, and then painted the side of the resin and everything, made it look real powered up, and made it look like the Skyboom shield was in the middle of this giant energy burst. So cool. I mean, you had to sacrifice the Skyboom shield to do it.
Yeah, but that sounds worth it.
Yeah, dude, it looks so cool, man. So cool.
All right, we got two minicon weapons left. We have the repainted Skyboom shield, and then we have the Dark Star Saber.
I will take the Dark Star Saber, and I'll put it in S.
The one thing that still bugs me about the Skyboom shield or the Star Saber minicons is that the base ones or the regular ones that we get from the actual cartoon, some of them are just made out of clear plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically sonar. And that hilt connection will always break.
Yep.
I've gone through two different pairs of those minicons, and it breaks my heart.
Yeah, I don't ever combine mine. I just 3D printed one that I found the file for off of Shapeways,
Oh, nice.
and that's it.
Speaking of Skyboom shields, I need to reach out to my buddy Lockbot and see if he can do one based on these colors, because that would look really cool.
That would look cool.
I need this Minicon set again, but I'm gonna take the Skyboom shield repaint of the Road Assault Minicon team, and again, I mainly more so because of the colors. I'm throwing it up an S.
Dude, it's a really cool color scheme.
It
really cool.
has no right to be that good, but it is.
Right.
All right, so now we come down to the coup de grace. We're doing the Minicon speed round. So here's how it's going to go. Each one is going to be ranked two different ways. We're going to be ranking them based on... actually, we have technically... Yeah, because they all... Yeah, so we're ranked them as a whole. So we have the two different ways already started, technically. We have the Minicons that go with the partners. So Optimus with Sparkplug, Hotshot with Jolt, Megatron with Leader 1, Starscream and Swindle, all that. This is where we're going to be ranking them solely based on individual figures. So, while some of them, okay, most of them, are repaints, I still want to treat them a little differently. Input, I already know you said you'd throw them all in C, but I would highly like to let you reconsider, just for the sake of giving each one a fair shot. So,
okay.
With that said, we're going to be going with groups and individuals. So ones that we see in 3-packs, we're also going to be ranking individually. So it's basically free game at this point. So if you want to pick one 3-pack, if you want to pick one individual, choice is yours.
So okay, I guess.
And if you don't know the names, I will supply them because I'm basically that well known when it comes to the Armada Minicons.
Fair enough. Let me see. Was it Mirage, Starscream's partner? Right? Swindle, that's right. Yeah, dude, I should know that. That's a great nod, G1 nod. Yeah, I'll take Swindle, and okay, I'll put him in B. He's a cool little IndyCar. He's right there towards the left side of the screen, the yellow. Keep going to your left. Down 2, right there.
That's not Swindle.
It's not Swindle?
I mean, it technically is Swindle, but it's not Swindle. That's Mirage from the Skyboom Shield Minicon team.
Oh, okay. Well, where's Swindle?
I could have sworn. I swear to God. I know I had him. If I didn't, I'm... Well then. I made sure I went through all of them because I went through each individual page and I... Okay, give me a second. Again, I'm not a professional.
We're not professionals. We don't get paid to do this. We only get paid to look amazing because that's how it works. Yep. You know what I mean, Burn?
I did not have this one saved. Are you kidding me? Okay.
All good.
It's fine. It's fine.
Hey, JJ's in the backstage.
Hey, finally.
Sorry I'm late. No worries, JJ. Look at that third sexy beast showing up out of nowhere.
Right. So, okay, first and foremost.
Apologize.
No. Don't apologize. You're good. Different time zones clashing and everything. You were probably still asleep. It's all good. I will say you have missed the main, bulk of the stream. Like, a lot of the cast characters have already been casted. Or not casted, but they have been ranked. So, Hotshot, Starscream, all them. We're now at the Minicon speed round, which we're going to be ranking based on individual partners, as well as... or not individual partners, individual figures, as well as the 3-packs. So you're still here for a bulk of the stream. But before we do that, and while I add Swindle to the list, how dare I disrespect Starscream that way? Want to introduce yourself?
Yep. Hey guys, it's me, JJ Prime. You can always find me on my YouTube channel, JJ Prime Reviews. You can also find me on Instagram, JJ Prime Transformers Pics. And I post a lot of Transformers content over there, and yeah. Okay, so that's who I am, and that's where you can find me. So there you go.
That's who he is, and that's what he does. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Again, don't worry about being late. What happened anyway? Were you asleep?
I overslept. My alarm I couldn't even hear my alarm go off for some reason. I don't know why.
That's all good. Probably had a long week.
You're just in time. You're just in time to take my place, actually. So.
You got a dip already?
Yeah, dude. My mom needs my AAA card, and AAA you have to be with the car for AAA to tow it. So because they look at your card.
I got you.
It's I don't know. It's dumb, but it's whatever.
No, I get it. I mean, I hope she's okay.
Yeah, no, she's fine. Just flat tire. So and she don't have the spare because the spare's on the car. So.
No, don't keep her waiting. But before you go, want to sign yourself out?
Yeah. You guys can catch me every Friday night on the Tales from Teletran podcast at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time over on my channel. That's Input Reviews and Customs. Why is it called Reviews and Customs? Because I review stuff and I make custom Transformers. Duh. And also, you guys can find my stop motions under in-put one word 2.0, where if you're getting sick and tired of watching Optimus Prime do some war stuff against Megatron, come on over and check out my stop motions, because not only do I continue the Megatron and Optimus Prime war with Transformers Season 5, I make my own stories based on my own Transformer OC characters called Yellow Jacket and Deep Cover. Well, you guys get the point. Lesser known characters get the spotlight over on my stop motion channel. So if that sounds cool to you, head on over there, man.
All right. Well, I would like to say thank you very much for tuning in, hanging out with us, Input.
Yeah,
definitely go take care of your mother and help her out.
Yep, for sure.
Nice to know there are more Armada fans out there.
If you guys are still, here when I get back, I'll definitely come back. So,
yeah, I mean, we're not even at the 2-hour mark yet, so we might be here for a little bit.
All right, I will see you guys later.
All right, take care, dude. Be safe. All right, and while he is departed, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up adding Swindle to the list because I am a stupid. I thought I added him just when I think I have everything all figured out. All right, give me a minute. There we go. Man, using GIMP is easy. Okay, I need to add him to the list. So give me a second. What have you been up to, by the way, JJ? I'm trying to stall. What videos have you been posting? Have you been showing anything on Instagram? Like what's been going on in the life of JJ?
I have recently added something new to the channel. I have begun a new a series of short videos called Time-Lapse Transformations, and my first episode was Studio Series Roadbuster.
I haven't watched it, but I saw it in my subscription feed. So what inspired you to do that?
I don't know. I just felt like I needed something new to the channel. I needed to spruce things up a bit. Keep the channel going, and not do reviews every day. Do different stuff here and now, and
I mean, hopefully it hasn't been like a case of like burnout or anything, because I know when it comes to making videos a lot, burnout is a major thing.
Yeah, it's not that I'm like.
All right, here we go. Everything's added. I hope. If I'm missing one more thing, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't say anything without sounding iffy. I don't want to get in trouble. All right, so we were starting the Minicon speed round, so you joined at a very good time. So here's our list so far. I will say, because you did join late, you have permission to use your objections if you want to. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Also, didn't show that. Get out of here. If you have any objections here, feel free to let me know now. These are just picks between me and Input because we've been the ones kind of doing this so far. So you have 3 objections as always. If you want it at a certain spot where it already... Okay, so you know how objections basically work. If something's here and you want to put it higher, it would go in the one in between. So do you have any objections with any of these?
No, none so far. Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can move on. Awesome. All right. So Input, I believe he said he was putting Swindle up in B, if I remember correctly. And here's Swindle because I added him. Man. I feel like I made him too. I feel like I made that a little too big, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. Swindle. There you go. All right. So now, since Input left, it's now your turn. So pick a Minicon or a Minicon 3-pack and let me know where you want to put it.
Granted, I have no idea who they are.
I will provide the names. I know pretty much the names of almost all the Minicons. So.
Okay, so I think I should pick Demolisher's Minicon. I think his name is Blackout.
That is correct. All right, where are we putting Black? Actually, which one? Power Links or regular?
The regular Blackout.
All right, where are we putting them?
Now I don't have the toy itself, but I can just judge it by looks. So I think yeah, he looks pretty cool. So I think I'm gonna put him in B, just like Swindle. Yeah.
Alrighty. I'm gonna pick Rollout because this is one of those Minicons where it has more than one function, and this is something that they started doing around the Unicron battles, where they decided to start making Minicons have weapon modes. And I'm putting Overload in S because this is one of those Minicons where it has more than one function. So on the picture alone, you can see that he is a little fire truck. He has a robot mode. He's a headmaster to go to Overload, and then he's also a target master.
Overload is an A though.
Oh, right. Well, no, yeah, that's right. I'm putting him in S then because I feel like the Minicon's better than Overload. Overload's correct. This dude has more than one function. Like, yeah, Overload transforms into shoulder cannons for Optimus' super mode. He transforms to a Cybertronian weapon thing. But Rollout transforms into a Minicon. He has a vehicle mode. He carries Overload. He's a headmaster and he's a target master. That's 5 modes out of one little bot.
Yeah. They didn't really explain how Overload came to be in the show.
No, they're just like, oh, hey, here's a new Autobot. His name's Overload.
Okay, so where is the Minicon that Starscream rescued?
That would be Firebot, and he is right here.
And I love how bulky he is, so I'm gonna put him in A. Yeah.
Yeah, this again. When the Unicron battle started, they started making Minicons that transformed into like actual weapons, not just like the combined weapons, but like he transforms to like a missile pod.
I thought he's a fire truck. Isn't he a fire truck?
Yeah, he transforms to a fire truck, but he also transforms into a missile pod.
See.
So they started making Minicons triple changers. Also, I just noticed I added the emergency Minicon team repaint twice, so I will put both of those in one thing because I don't know how to remove stuff. So
yeah, I can definitely see.
I'm gonna go and pick.
No, nothing. Carry on.
No, what?
No, I can definitely see like the 3-pack like the second picture on the top row.
Yeah, I know. You see it twice.
Yeah, I
It's
can
right
see
there.
it. I can see it 3 times actually.
I mean, 3.
3 because there are 3 mini cons in the 3-pack. There's one there, and then there's one down there next to the uh, the 2 rows below Jolt. Um, there's one there. No, on your right. 2 rows below Jolt. There's one over there.
Oh,
There's one
crap. Okay.
3 times. Yeah.
I'm not a professional. I'm not good at this. Oh, well. That's fine.
Okay. It's fine.
I am a human. I make mistakes. Anyway, who are you picking, JJ?
Oh, did you pick yours already?
Yeah. I picked Rollout.
Ah, okay. Hey, after rollout, did I no? Okay. So let's see. I am going to pick the one that the very very odd minicon that is a very gray one, has a very cone-ish head. He turns into a small little tiny gray jet. I don't even know who that minicon is. I've probably seen.
That is either.
He's
no, that's
in
Overrun.
Overrun. Yeah, that dude.
Because he has a nemesis named Runover that goes with Nemesis Prime. So the one that you were talking about, I mean, you said he's gray. That's not really gray. That's more so. I mean, Runover. He's more like a lighter. Yeah, you're talking about Overrun. So, where are we putting him?
Overrun. I do like how clean he looks, and Robot Mode, Jet Mode looks cool. So I think I'm just gonna give him the B slot. Yeah.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and take Zapmaster. This is Thundercracker's minicon. Well, Starscream repainted into Thundercracker minicon. And as much as I like Swindle, I like Zapmaster just a little more because he's nice and he has 2 different colors. I like red and black, obviously, but like this is black and silver or gray, and I think it looks a little bit better. I'm throwing him up an A.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's do the 3-pack of Sure Shock, Grindor, and Highwire.
Oh, the Street Action minicon team. Where would they be?
That's next. That's 3rd row.
There they are.
Yeah, there we go.
Right next to Sure Shock. Or no, Grindor.
Isn't the orange boy Sure Shock?
Well, first off, the orange one is a girl. I think it's Grindor. I think the skateboard is Sure Shock. But either way, where are we putting them?
Okay, so let's see. I think we're gonna put him in A. Yeah. And correction, the orange scooter is actually Sure Shock, and the skateboard is Grindor. The show made an error in switching their names around.
Of course they did.
Just like how the original G1 toys were Rumble and red. Rumble is red and Princess is blue. They made Cartoon made an error in switching their names. So yeah.
Also, I just realized I forgot someone else.
What?
I forgot to add Perceptor.
Oh no! No.
I want to do bad things to myself. I mean, I don't, but God, why does this keep happening?
Oh dear.
Uno momento.
Uno momento.
I want to fix this because I can't believe I forgot Preceptor. I call myself an Armada fan and I forget Preceptor. Well, he didn't do much. God. If it was bad enough, I didn't add Swindle, and then I have those Minicon Emergency 3-packs as 3 different pictures, and now this. I can't win. I don't know why, but I can't win. Also, this isn't even a speed round. We're taking our time, but it's almost 2 hours, so I guess that's okay. And while I wait for GIMP to open, I will go ahead and pick my next minicon. And I'm going to go ahead and pick Skyblast, and I want to throw him up in A, because that jet mode or the rocket mode is really cool, and the robot mode is actually very accurate to the show. Again, thank you to Aaron Archer for being on the Armada design team, because good God, did they actually he nailed the looks really well. Did a good job.
I really want Hasbro to do Legacy minicons.
Yeah, me too. But too bad we're not gonna probably get those for a while.
Don't make the minicon ports a waste on Legacy Bulkhead, please, Hasbro, please.
Is your pick, my friend?
Yep. Okay, where's my pick? Where is my pick? Go down. I need to see. I don't see anything. I can't see my choices. I think I'm gonna pick Jolt.
All right, give me just a brief minute. Okay, there we go. And Jolt. Ooh, which one is Jolt? I know which one Jolt is. All right, where are we putting them?
Jolt. Do not confuse him with Cybertron and Jolt. They're not the same dude. So, Jolt. We're gonna put him in B. Yeah, put him in B.
I never knew that he could hold Hotshot's weapon in robot mode. Honestly, I never knew that. It's cool, but I never knew. Okay. I'm going to go and pick Rook, the Autobot minicon to go to Sideways, and just because it's a minicon that's a headmaster, I want to throw him up in S. I just think that's a really cool idea.
Since you put him in S, I'm gonna take the other dude, the other, the evil version. Although
that would be Crosswise.
Crosswise. Did one of the toys of Sideways kind of mix the minicons, like they switch around, like the black one is the Decepticon and then the other one is an Autobot?
I do not remember.
So that is going to be
Crosswise.
Put an S as well. Same area. Yeah.
All right, let's keep this going then, because I love what they're doing. I'm gonna go ahead and take Mirror, aka both minicons combined, which is in a way Sideways. It's Sideways as Rider. They never really gave him a name up until Micron Legend came out, and they called him Mirror.
Yeah.
I'm throwing that up in S because I love the idea of two minicons combining to form a dude. Like, it's literally just them stacked on each other, and he has like its own unique head, and he can actually ride on Sideways' as motorcycle mode. I just think that's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I am going to pick.
Sorry, hang on. Hang on, just give me one brief moment, because I do have to add Preceptor back to the list. Thankfully, it'll be quick. I really wish I could get rid of those other duplicates, but hey, it's fine. Ugh. Why? Okay, I need to go through my files at some point. Oh boy. What crap happened? There we go. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I got them all.
Of course. My boy. Galvatron.
Wait, what about Galvatron?
I am so glad I finally own this Galvatron toy, because this is so much better than the original toy, I will say. So much better. It's so much better. Way better. Leaps and bounds. The engineering is... Whoo! man. And also, I have to get this guy, Seeker collection. So, yeah.
Which Studio Series. Okay.
Yeah, Thundercracker. Yes. So I got like 5. I already have 5 Studio Series Wave 17 figures. I got the main ones done. Now I just need the core class figures, and I can move on to Legacy Wave 3 once that's out. So yeah. Excited.
It's I will be honest, I was very surprised at how well Galvatron came out. I was very pleasantly surprised. I feel like they did a really good job on him.
I forgot to show off the little detail on his arms. They actually molded in the arm blades on him, so which is pretty cool.
They didn't have to do that, but they really did, and I'm really happy about it.
Yeah. I wish it came with 2 missile pods though, but I guess 1 is enough. So
I guess so. Sorry, I'm still trying to add Perceptor because for some reason I forgot to. I have too many files on this freaking computer.
Oh boy.
I don't know how to do files. I have to go through all this at some point and fix it. Whatever.
Next year, next year, man. Jeez, there's a lot of legacy stuff coming out. Whoo!
I would say I'll do a video on it, but I said that my next video was going to be the Armada Versary video, and I don't want to be a liar, so I'll have to wait.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, back to the minicons. Let's try and speed it up a little bit because unfortunately we are close to the 2-hour mark, and I don't want it to be a 3-hour long live stream. So, all right. So I think it's your turn because I picked Mirror.
So, remember the 3-pack that was shown 3 times?
Thank you for getting that one out of the way. Where are we putting it?
So, who are these minicons again? I forgot.
This is Firebot, Prowl, and Makeshift. They're a repaint of the Prowl. They're a repaint of the original emergency minicon team.
Okay. So Firebot? No, Firebolt?
No, Firebot.
Firebot. Firebot, Prowl, and Makeshift.
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay. So they look cool. I like the colors, so I think I'm gonna put them in A. Yes. It's like a street action team. Yeah.
All right. Oh, right. I have to get all 3 of them up there. Yeah, again, if you go on Tier List Maker and you see that there are 3 of them, I'm an idiot. So forgive me for making a mistake. I mean, I'm not an idiot. I am, but hush. There we go. And where's the last one?
Yeah.
Oh, is there only 2?
There's the last one. There we go. He's above the green one. No. Third last one. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, so you're going to see that 3 times because I don't know how to do file stuff. I'm not good at it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take Corona. Oh, God. That's bad name.
Did they predict the coronavirus with that minicon?
I'm going to go ahead and take Corona Sparkplug. Oh, God. I'm throwing him up in S because he's shiny, he's gold, and he's cool. He's a nice little remold of regular Sparkplug.
Oh, wait. Did you say Corona or Coroma?
I think his name is Corona. Yeah. Anyway, your turn.
Let's go with Long Arm. Red Alert's minicon.
Regular or Powerlangs?
Regular.
All right. Where are we going?
Choose regular. He looks tight. He looks tight. So I think I'm just gonna put him in B. Yep. He's in B.
Next to Hot Shots minicon, which is funny because they were both discovered at the same time in the cartoon. So nice. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and put Astroscope, which is one of the minicons that form the Requiem Blaster. There he is. I'm throwing him up in A because he's a little satellite cannon. And I think that's really cool.
Cool. Okay, so my pick, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick the. I'm just gonna call him the Yellow Swindle.
That would be Mirage.
Okay, really? They use the main Transformers names to minicons?
It's not the first time. Anyway, your pick, please.
So Mirage, I think he's in B as well.
Hey, he is just a repaint of Swindle and Zapmaster, so makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pick Incinerator, which is Blur's minicon partner, and I want to throw him up in B because his transformation always bugged me as a kid, and also the front of his car is just one of his arms. It's cool, but still. All right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I am going to pick the 3-pack, which is the green, yellow, and orange on the top.
That would be Ransack, Dune Runner, and Iceberg. That's the Adventure Minicon team. So, where are we going?
Okay, so where are we going? We are going in. I like the colors. I really like the colors. I like the looks of them. So A. Yes. A.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and pick. I'm gonna pick the Sea Rescue Minicon team, the blue repaint, the one that I'm still trying to get. Because I have the regular one thanks to an old friend. I'm throwing this one up in A because I like the blue and the gold, and it looks really cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's do with the yellow Jolt.
All right, that will be the Powerlang Jolt.
Okay, so that is going to be in the same area where Jolt is, so he's in B.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and pick Dead End. Unicron's minicon, even though we never see it in the show. But we do see those little drone ball things, and they are based on Dead End. So, and I'm throwing Dead End up in S because, good God, what a clever little minicon. What other minicon do you know transforms into a ball? Don't answer that. Robots in the Skies 2015 did it. I know, but still, he was first. All right, your pick.
So, who is the yellow bike minicon that, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of Psycho.
That's Nightbeat. That's Sideswipe's minicon partner.
There we go, Nightbeat. So I do love his motorcycle mode. I think that's pretty cool. The colors wise, it looks a little bit plain, so yeah. First time I'm gonna put him in C, unfortunately.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and pick. Did I already pick Runway? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Okay, so I need to find Runway or Jetstorm, whichever one is him. I think it's Jetstorm or it's Runway. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, I want to pick one of the Star Saber minicons, and I want to throw him up in A. Actually, no, I'm B. Actually, clear plastic. It's not fun to transform until it breaks, or it's fun to transform until it breaks, especially his arms. But it's still a cool design nonetheless.
Okay, so I am going to pick another 3-pack that is practically all blue.
That would be the Night Attack minicon team.
Yeah, those dudes. Yeah, those.
So
those.
Okay. So his name, as far as the names go, I can't remember all of them, but I do remember Fetch, and there's one named Scatter, and then I think there's another one named. I'll look it up on TFWiki after I put it. But where are we putting it?
Where we're putting it. I love how they're all blue, very uniform. So another A. So yeah.
Another A.
Yes, we're gonna put an
Alright.
A. That's right.
I'm honestly trying to find out the names of these minicons now. I honestly forgot. I remember Fetch, and I remember Scatter, but I can't remember.
Okay, so hold on. So the right one is Fetch. All right.
Yeah, the one that's repainted from Bone Crusher.
Okay, so the right one is Fetch. The left one was hold on. Wait. Dang.
I know the one at the far right is Scatter, because he's the one that transformed to the missile truck.
Okay, so Night Tech Minicon team. So Broadside is the armored personal carrier,
Broadside, that's what it was.
and Scatter is the missile truck.
Yep. So it was Broadside. That was one I always forget.
There we go.
Okay. I'm going to take a cue off of you, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to go and take the 3-pack, the Space Minicon team, Astroscope, Payload, and Skyblast, since I've already picked 2 or 3 of the members. I'm going to throw that entire team up in S, along with where the Requiem Blaster is. Oh, no, the Requiem Blaster is an A, I think. No, it's in B. Well, whatever. The Minicon team alone is an S. I mean, it's a great team. Good theme, cool little robots, a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So where's Sparkplug?
Right here.
Sparkplug. I've always thought that Sparkplug was Bumblebee, but
it's funny. Rebecca thought the same thing.
Yeah, but then I found out, Hotshot was supposed to be Bumblebee. Okay, sure. I'm gonna put him in B now. Yeah, put him in B.
All right.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the Air Defense Minicon team, and I want to throw it up in A. Again, that clear plastic, not a lot of fun. Cool designs though.
Mm-hmm. So, what the who was the red minicon that was saved by Starscream again? I forgot.
You already picked him.
I want to pick the 3-pack.
Okay, so you want to do the emergency minicon team?
Yeah, that 3-pack. Yeah.
It's funny, you picked both of them. You picked the repaint and you picked the original. So, where's the original one going?
So that is gonna go in A. Yep.
There we go.
A. There we go.
All right. I'm going to pick Downshift from the Race Minicon team, the team that forms the Skyboom Shield, and I want to throw him up in B. Actually, no, I kind of want to throw him up in A. I kind of like that design a lot. Plus, that was one of the Minicon team members that actually got some of the most screen time, especially in Blur's episode.
All these minicons look so cool. I wish I had them.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna pick the mighty Preceptor. Yes, Preceptor. I love his design. Even though he's not his G1 self, I still love this different Preceptor. It's very different from the norm and very interesting design. So I'm gonna put him in S. Yeah.
All right. I'm okay with that, even though I don't agree with the name Perceptor because it just seems weird. But that robot mode is really cool. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and pick Drill Bit, and I want to throw him up in A for 2 reasons. 1, I love that design, both robot and vehicle mode. 2, his minicon can actually combine or power link with Cyclonus just like he did in the cartoon, which I'm very grateful for. That's awesome. So definitely up in A.
Okay, where's the minicon who combined with Demolisher at one point in the show?
You were talking about Bone Crusher, and he is right here.
There he is. I'm gonna put that boy in B. Yeah, B for Bone Crusher.
I'm going to go ahead and take Tidal Wave's Minicon Ramjet, and I'm going to throw him in C. I love Tidal Wave, but his Minicon is terrible. That is just really bad.
Well, because his legs is just one leg.
Yep.
Oh, poor Ramjet.
Yeah.
Got the short of the stick. Short end of the stick there.
They're a pick, my friend. Like I said, we got to speed around this because we have a lot of Minicons.
Yeah, right. All right, cool. Okay. We're going to take the repaint of Drill Bit, the green and yellow one. Green and yellow dude.
Also still named Drill Bit.
Yeah, also still. Yeah, okay. So that boy is gonna put in A. That's right. I love the molten. I like the molten green. This looks nice and green. I like it.
Okay, I'm gonna take Windshear, Wheeljack's Minicon. And I kind of want to throw him up in A because he has a cool design. His transformation is actually pretty intuitive, and he just looks really cool.
Okay. Cool. Let's see. We're going to pick the very plain blue with a little bit of orange into him.
This guy
In the second row. Below the plain green minicon. Second row below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8 to the right. 2 more to the right. Yeah, that guy.
Oh, Commenter.
Yeah, Commenter. I wish there was more color to him. So C.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Road Assault Minicon team, which is a repaint of the Skyboom shield. And just because of those colors alone, similar like the Skyboom shield, I'm going to throw it up in A. The repaint Minicon Skyboom shield went to S, but I want to throw the Minicon team up in A because it's just the team. The shield looks so much better. Anyway.
Okay, so so who's the blue minicon that looks like a Mercedes?
I believe that's Spiral.
The one that Fred rode on.
Yeah.
Okay, so that dude is gonna be, just because he was rode by Fred. Oh man, that's gonna be going A.
Pretty sure his name was Spiral. I always do my best to try to remember them.
Yes, his name is Spiral.
Aha! I still got it. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take Inferno, Thrust's Minicon, and I want to throw him up in A because he has a really cool design. All right, we got 5 rows of Minicons.
Yay! Anyway, so I'm gonna pick another 3-pack. Let's see, the yellow, the blue, and the green. With the Spiral is one of them. Spiral is in the middle.
Oh, okay. So the Street Speed Minicon team. So Oval, Spiral, and Backtrack.
Okay, so Oval, Spiral, Backtrack. Those Minicons will be in A this time.
All right. I too will pick a Minicon 3-pack. I'm going to pick the C Minicon team, which is Ocean Glide, and the other two. I can't remember their. I think one of them's name is Waterlog. But I want to throw this whole team up in. Again, just because of the theme, I think it's really cool. I'm going to throw it up in B. The brown is really weird. Stormcloud was the other one I was thinking of. But yeah, Ocean Glide, Waterlog, and Stormcloud. So up in B. Anyway.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the Powerlings Blackout.
Fun fact, I had to edit that image because TF Wiki did not have one for some reason.
So
where are we putting
that is gonna be in B.
All right. I'm going to go and pick the Powerlang's Cometer, and I kind of want to throw him up in B because the colors look a lot better on him than it does the original.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. So let's see. I'm gonna pick. High Wire. Let's go High Wire individually. High Wire. He's got my boy High Wire. I love his design. Very cool. Love the bicycle mode. And I'm gonna put him in A. I dig him. I like him. I like how he looks. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and take the repaint of Mirage, and again, because of the colors, I'm going to throw him up in A. Wow, a lot of A's for Armada.
Okay, cool. So let's see. I'm gonna pick another 3-pack. So we have the Skyboom Shield dudes.
Yep.
I believe the regular ones, yes. So I love the colors, love the design of these 3 minicons. So I am gonna put them in A.
All right, I'm going to take Leader 1, and I'm throwing him up in B. Robot mode's kind of lame. Vehicle mode's pretty dope.
And same design, repaint of Leader 1 go into B.
Yeah, that will be Clench.
Yeah, Clench. Although he was still called Leader 1 Armada, but you know.
Well, you never see him in Armada in the cartoon for some reason.
After Megatron became Galvatron. So.
I'm going to go and take Crumple Zone, the regular one. And I want to throw him up in A because 2 things. Robot mode's pretty cool. Transforms to a cute little tank. And I like the fact that you can combine him in helicopter mode. For Cyclonus. Powerlang. I think that's really fun. All right, we got 4 rows and 3 little leftovers. So let's try to wrap it up.
Okay, cool. Who was the black dude on the bottom?
That's Cliff Jumper.
Cliff Jumper came from red to black. Never mind.
Doesn't matter. Where's he going?
He's all black, so no color. So he's C.
I think it's Cliff Jumper. Excuse me. Oh no, that's not Cliff Jumper. That's sorry, that's Night Scream. Cliff Jumper is the purple truck dude that goes with Cheetor. So yeah, him. And while we're on the topic of him, I'm gonna throw Cliff Jumper up in B. So I like the purple. Looks really good.
Oh, wait, no, purple is Cliff Jumper?
Yeah, purple is Cliff Jumper. This is Night Scream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my bad. I can't remember all the names of the minicons. It's hard. So
that's really, really hard. So I'm gonna put the blue and gray repaint of Iceberg, aka Junk.
Wait.
He's in the second row. Second row, third.
Oh, that's Armorhide.
Armorhide, yes. Armorhide, he's gonna be in B.
Alrighty. I'm gonna take a Minicon 3-pack, and that's gonna be the Destruction Minicon team of Dual Lore, Buzzsaw, and Drillbit, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw that up in A. That's a really cool theme, and I really like it.
Okay. So who is the yellow minicon? Orangey yellowish, with some pincers on his back.
That's Refute.
Refute, from the third row. I believe. I love his design. Love the alt mode. Love the robot mode. Love the color. So all around, he's an A.
That went too far. All right.
Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there.
Okay. Air Assault Minicon team, repaint of the Star Saber Minicons. I want to throw them up in S.
The colors look evil.
That's what it is. They form the Dark Star Saber.
Ooh.
I'm throwing it up in S just like the Dark Star Saber because that's just a wicked design. And also those colors and everything for the figures that are made of clear plastic, they switched out and it looks a lot better. So, yeah.
So we got 2 more 3-packs to go. So I'm gonna take the 3-pack that is in the bottom row. There's the green one, the black one, and the orange yellowish one. Not that one. That one, yeah.
That'll be the military defense minicon team, and that is Wreckage, Bone Crusher, and Knockout.
Okay, so they're gonna put an A. Yeah, I love colors. I dig the colors of these. Very
You said
cool.
A?
Yeah, A.
All right.
Right there we go.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and take the air military or the air. God, I can't talk. The air military minicon team of Thunderwing, Gun Barrel, and I want to say Pterodive? Yeah, Pterodive. These designs are cool. This is when they started doing weapons forms for the minicons. And these are some really creative weapon modes. I want to throw them up in S. You have Pterodive. I believe it's Pterodive. No, Thunderwing. Yeah, you have Thunderwing who transforms to a Shuriken. You have Pterodive that transforms to a Trident. And you have Gun Barrel that turns into like a multi-barreled gun.
Wow. Wow.
All right, your turn.
It's hard to say this, but I feel bad for Hotshot now.
Yeah, kind of. All right, your turn.
But anyway, so I'm gonna pick the brownish repaint of Spiral. The last one.
I
the
believe
second
that'll be Skids.
Skids.
Or actually, no, I think it's Sideburn.
Okay. Oh, Sideburn. Okay, Sideburn. He's gonna go into a B. I like Spiral more. Sideburn, not so much. I don't like the brown. The brown doesn't work.
Yeah, I was right. It was Skids.
Skids. Okay.
I gotta stop second guessing myself like that. Okay. Excuse me. I'm gonna go ahead and take Powerlang's Inferno, and just like the coloration, or I like the coloration a lot. Wherever I put regular Inferno, I want to put him same place, so I'm putting him up in A. I like the white and the blue. It just works.
Cool. Okay, so Sure Shock, the orange scooter.
All right, where are we putting her?
We're going to put her up in A with High Wire.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and take, I already said this before, I might as well follow up with it. I'm going to take not Pterodive, Thunderwing. I'm throwing Thunderwing up in S because, again, it's a minicon that transforms to a jet that also transforms to a little robot that transforms into a freaking Shuriken. That's just awesome.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so we'll put in the Grindor. Grindor, he'll be in A with his other buddies. Yep. There we go.
Oh, wait, I already had him there. There we go. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick Dirt Boss? Yeah, Dirt Boss. Yeah, I'm throwing him in B. Robot mode's really weak, but that car mode's pretty dope.
Okay, so on the second row, the last one on the right.
Last one on the right.
On the second row.
Oh, my bad.
Second row, the last
Okay, so lift door.
Lift tour. Okay, so lift tour. I think that is smoke screens.
You are correct.
Okay, so lift tour. I love the colors. Love both modes. So he's gonna put an A for me. And what up, Faded?
Hey, we got people still joining. Thank you very much. Also, shout out to Razel Kane, Mike. Oh, I'm gonna butcher this name. De Rosier? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be as good as names as possible. And welcome, Faded. Anthony is unavailable. I think he said he was going to be doing something today, but he let me solo stream. And so far, I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Let me know down in the comments. Anyway. Okay, so we have 3 rows of minicons yet and 1 3-pack yet. I think we have more than one, but either way. This is where the minicon speed round really has to go into play here. So I'm going to take the the Road Wrecker minicon team, the green repaints of the Destruction minicon team. And because they're green, doesn't really make much of a difference, but they're still kind of cool. I'm throwing up in B. All right, so this is where we really have to speed run. So
okay, so
discuss just a little less. But anyway.
So Iceberg, I'm gonna put Iceberg, aka Junk. That's what Alexis called him, Junk.
Well, his name's Iceberg, so we're sticking with that name.
So Iceberg, we're gonna put him wherever the 3-pack is. I think it was an A. Yeah, I believe the 3-pack was an A. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the 3-pack was an A. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take the repaint of Dirt Boss from the Road Assault minicon team, and I'm gonna throw him up in B. Because again, that robot mode just kind of sucks. Actually, no, I'm gonna throw him up in A because he's black. I know it sounds the way it sounds, but I like a black repaint. I think it looks a lot better. It's black and red, so it's my favorite color scheme.
Same with them, go. Okay, so we're going to pick so the very dark green minicon on the last row. 2 steps to your left. Yeah, that one.
Okay, so that's Ransack.
Yeah, Ransack. I believe he's gonna be in the same spot wherever the 3-pack is. I think the A. Yeah. I really like the
Iceberg. Then, yeah. So.
Yeah. So Ransack, he's going to be an A as well. So yeah.
All right. I'm going to pick Payload. Don't know what his vehicle mode is supposed to be. Some sort of truck, some sort of rocket carrier. I honestly have no idea. Robot mode's kind of lame. Throwing up in B.
Okay. So we can do this. Okay. Cool. So the repaint of Overrun, which is Run Over.
Ha ha. I'm not a professional. Stop picking on me. Anyway, you said Overrun?
Run Over the Unicron Allied Minicon, who is also a Decepticon. So Run Over. I think I'm gonna put him in A.
Well, he's going in B. No, I'm kidding. Wow, this is the most A's I've ever seen on a tier list.
Wow.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pick. And yes, I'm looking at the TF wiki because I can't remember all the names. Thunderclash. That's his name. I'm going to go ahead and pick Skywarp's Minicon Thunderclash, and I'm going to throw him up in S because that design is really freaking cool. Doesn't do much, but he looks like Trigger Happy. It looks like Cybertron Jetfire. So that's kind of cool. Anyway.
Okay, so we're going to pick the last row. The green little tank, the green tank. That one.
Yep, Dueler.
What's his name again?
Dueler.
Dueler. What does he do? He duels stuff anyway. So he's in B. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pick Downshift from the Repaint Skyboom Shield Minicon team, the Road Assault Minicon team, and I'm throwing them up in A because the white and the red and the black really work.
And yeah, okay, cool. Alrighty. So I think his name is Scatter.
Which one? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, Scatter. He's gonna be put in wherever the 3-pack is. So
Well, I don't know where that would be. I think I put it in A. Yeah. Okay, so he's still in A. Okay. Powerlang's Crumple Zone. Wherever I think I put him up in A too. Or did I put him in B? No. Oh, I did put him up in A. Okay. Green and black should not work, but it does. But I kind of want to put it in B just because I feel like the original does it a little bit better. So.
Okay, so Powerling's Long Arm. Unfortunately, he will be in B. Oh, he's in B as well with the regular Long Arm. Yeah. Okay, so okay, cool. Okay, he's in B.
Go and put Thunderwing up in. Well, again, these are just some of the best minicons. I'm putting them up in S. It's a minicon that transforms to like a needle nose jet type deal, like a Blackbird, but he transforms to a Trident or like Wolverine claw. I just think that's really freaking cool. All right, we're almost there.
Okay, so the last minicon on the last row.
That will be a Repaint a Buzzsaw.
Yeah, right. Okay, so that will be put in B. The robot mode feels kind of weak, in my opinion. But I like the alt mode. The alt mode's cool.
I'll go one step beyond, and I'll take the regular Buzzsaw, and just because it's yellow and more vibrant, I'm going to put him up in A. I think it looks a lot better.
Cool. What's his name again? Broadside. Where's the Broadside?
Right there.
There he is. There he is. He will be put in A. A. Yeah. I really like his design. The robot, pretty cool. Alt mode, very cool. So,
Where did he go?
He's stuck in B in the first row. Next to Blackout. He's next to Blackout and Swindle. Oh, yeah, there we go. There he is.
All right.
Okay, we're almost done, people. Almost done.
Okay. Roll bar, Scavengers minicon. Robot mode's really weak. Vehicle mode's pretty cool. Same as always, putting in B.
Okay. Alrighty, so let's see. The brown repainted Broadside.
That would be Knockout.
Knockout, okay. So I have to assume that's the first Knockout before. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So Knockout, I'll put him in A just because I love the colors and I've always loved. I really dig the design of the Broadside / Knockout minicon. So very nice.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and take. I'm gonna take Gun Barrel. I'm gonna put him in S. Again, it's a jet that transforms into like some sort of. He transforms to like a multi-barrel gun. There we go, Gun Barrel. And the jet mode's really cool, and the robot mode design is actually a lot of fun too. So, all right.
Okay. Now, the very plain green minicon, the number 4 on the first row. That one.
That's Backtrack, by the way.
He's Backtrack. Unfortunately, he's gonna be in C. Yeah, just don't like how plain he looks.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pick Sonar from the Air Defense Minicon team, the Star Saber Minicons, and I'm going to go ahead and put him up in... I'm putting him up in A. I just like the design.
Cool. Alrighty, so let's see. The first minicon. Who is the first minicon?
It's a repainted Prowl.
Repainted Prowl. I love the colors. It's very, very G1 Crosshairs colors, and so I put him in A.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick.
Oh, hey, Justin.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Sideburn, one of the Predacons minicons. It's a repainted Backtrack. I'm gonna put him up in A because I like the red. I'm biased. Sue me.
Sideburn.
All right, we're almost at 3 hours. We really gotta.
Okay. So.
Sorry.
Okay. We got the second minicon, the first minicon on the first row.
That's a repainted Makeshift.
Okay, so the repainted Makeshift. I love these colors. I think it looks a lot better than the regular one. So I'm gonna put him in A with yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and take Firebot. The repaint of Firebot, I mean. Very hotspot looking colors. I really enjoy that. I think that's really cool, and it makes me want these minicons even more. I'm not going to separate the group. I'm throwing up an A.
Okay. So the Jet minicon on the first row, the first one on the left. There we go.
That will be Runway.
I do like how he looks in the robot mode and in the jet mode. The colors look a little bit dull for me, a little bit plain. So he's going to be in B.
All right. Crap. Oh, Ironhide. I forgot. Yeah, that's his name. I'm going to take Ironhide, repaint a Dune Runner. I like the more vibrant, darker looking, like, brown that they did for him. And the vehicle mode and everything still looks really cool. So I'm going to put him in... Yeah, put him in B.
Okay.
All right, we are on our final row of minicons.
Yay! So I'm going to pick the orange dude. The orange minicon right here.
I believe this is Oval.
Oval. Okay, cool. So I'm going to put him in B. I really like the orange. I like it. I dig it.
All right. Excuse me. I'm going to take the repaint of Ocean Glide. If I remember correctly, Ocean Glide is this one right here. I really like the blue. The red accents are really nice, and the gold is really cool. I'm going to throw him up an A.
That's a lot of A's for the minicons.
Some of them just look really good. They have no right to, but they just do. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so we got a few more to go. So the minicon with two big blasters for his hands.
That would be Wreckage.
Yeah, that guy. Wreckage. I dig his design and the colors. Very cool. So I'm gonna put him in A. Yeah, along with the 3-pack that I put in. I think so.
I'm gonna take Jetstorm. Excuse me. And from the Air Assault minicon team, and I'm gonna put him up in A. I feel like that's a really... Oh my god, my voice. I really like the purple repaint of the minicons. I think they're really good. And the Dark Star Saber minicons always look really good to me. So, all right.
So the one with legs, Who's the one with the purple legs? The one that forms the bottom of the Dark Star Saber.
Sonar.
Yeah, Sonar. The evil Sonar. Evil Sonar going to go in A as well.
All right. I'm gonna take. I want to say that's Waterlog. I can't remember if Waterlog's the one that's flatter or okay. That is Waterlog. Look at me. I'm remembering names. Again, blue repaint. Not anything special. I just like the mold of this minicon, but the blue repaint. It works. Yeah, I'm gonna put him up in A as well. All right, we are down to our 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm not gonna say it just yet then. So okay. Anyway, go on.
Okay, so let's see. The second last minicon, on the right. There we go.
I believe that is Stormcloud.
Stormcloud. Okay, Stormcloud is going to be in A with the with Waterlog, I believe.
And Oceanglad. Yeah, you can't separate them any concept. I mean, you can, but still. Okay, I'm going to go and take Prowl from the Emergency Minicon team, and just because I like the fact that this guy transforms into he becomes a Target Master, basically. His transformation's really fun, too. I want to throw him up in S. I feel like he's the best one out of... Well, Firebot's pretty cool. He transformed into a missile pod, but, like, this dude finds a way to, like, contort himself into a gun. I just think it's fun. All right, we are at our final 5. So we are near the end. I apologize if this has been a long one, but Armada holds a very special place in my heart, and we've underwent delays, and unfortunately, life happens. There's nothing wrong with it. Anyway, your pick.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick the second minicon. The one, with big. Huge,
yeah, that would be makeshift.
Makeshift. So makeshift is gonna be an A. I really dig the colors. I dig the design. So yeah, he's gonna be an A.
I don't know what his weapon mode is supposed to be. I honestly never could figure out what his weapon mode was supposed to be because it looks like a gun, but I don't think it is. Oh, never mind. It's a double Gatling cannon. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna take Dual Lore, and I like the black and the yellow. Black and yellow, black and yellow. I'm gonna throw him up in A.
Cool. All right. Very nice.
All right, we're at our final 3.
Final 3. Let's take the green one.
That would be Dune Runner.
So Dune Runner, he's gonna be in B.
Oh, alrighty. I think that's Dune Runner, if I remember correctly. I'm not gonna be able to forgive myself if I get this wrong. Yeah, Dune Runner. Okay. All right, I'm gonna take Runway from the Air Assault Minicon team, aka the Dark Star Saber, and I'm gonna throw him. I think gold accents are what save him for me. I'm gonna put him up in A. And now for a little bit of fan engagement, even though it's just a minicon. Fans, viewers, people who are currently watching. I can't speak for anyone who is watching after this is broadcasted. You decide, where does the minicon fetch go to?
Justin says C.
All right, well, I want to wait for more than one person. I will say this, though. This has been... Oh, this is not fetch. It's not fetch. Wait.
So we got 2 C's.
Oh, broadside. Okay.
So we got 2 C's.
Dang it, this always happens. Okay, so the missile truck is named...
Broadside.
No, the missile...
No, that's not broadside.
The regular... Okay, no, the single missile truck is named Broadside. Fetch is this dude. The one who I called Fetch earlier is actually Scatter.
Okay, so
Or no, this guy's Scatter. The other guy's named Fetch. So yeah, I messed up. Anyway, we got C's. So Scatter here is going to go in C. And there you have it. There is our entire tier list of the Transformers Armada toy line. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I did mess up. I added the repaints of the emergency minicon team 3 different times because for some reason my eyes didn't see that. But I gotta say, I'm really surprised by this list because originally I did not think that actually I should probably I'll stop sharing. I honestly didn't think a lot of the minicons would actually rank certain ways, and that even some of the figures themselves would not rank where they are. But obviously, I have my biased ones, such as Tidal Wave and Starscream, being up an S because I just really enjoy those characters, and their toys really reflected on the character in a way. Aaron Archer really found a way to commit to making these figures look exactly how they do in the cartoon to a degree. The only one that really stands out is Tidal Wave, unfortunately, because they didn't get his colors right on both figures. But I really enjoyed the Transformers Armada toy line. I'm still trying to get the rest of the minicons. I'm only missing a few 3-packs, so I'm almost done. And I'm trying to complete a lot of figures, unfortunately, that are incomplete. So, but yeah, 20 years of Transformers Armada. That's something.
And we will gonna move on to Transformers Energon in the next. Yeah.
I honestly am probably going to hold off on Energon and Cybertron for a little bit because the next one that I might do, which I'm debating on this one, because normally I don't dive into Japanese stuff, but I kind of want to do Micron Legend because a lot of the toys for Takara are actually very different. Like some of them have more vibrant paint jobs, more accuracy. Even the minicons look a little different. Like if you look at the Street Action minicon team that form Preceptor, their decos, they are very different. And I think it would be a fun tier list on its own. But you never know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But yes, we are going to do the rest of the Unicron trilogy at some point in the future. But as far as live streams go for the rest of this month, here on TF Reviewers, the next one that we are going to be doing, I believe, is going to be, let's see. If there is going to be one on TF Reviewers, I can't remember. If it's not on TF Reviewers, it's either going to be on H&E Toys. So stay tuned on the 24th. That's going to be next Saturday, officially when it's going to be a month away from my birthday. Not that that really matters or anything. Come join us on H&E Toys on September 24th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where me, TF Collector, Input, Ninja Bill, and JJ will be going over the final installment of the Transformers Prime Wars Trilogy toy line, Power of the Primes. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Justin asked the question, what happened to TF Reviewers?
Nothing happened to him. He would normally be here to help me out behind the scenes and be part of this, but I assume something... I assume he's just busy. I think he mentioned something about that. I can't remember entirely, but he's just not here today. So he gave me the reins to let me do a solo stream management style like this. And for the most part, I think I did a good job. So, but yeah, as I was saying, tune in on H&E Toys Saturday, September 24th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Power of the Primes tier list with myself, JJ, Ninja Bill, Input, and TF Collector. And I honestly think that's pretty much it. As I said, Energon, Unicron Trilogy, Energon, and Cybertron will happen at a later date, probably before this year ends. But other than that, there is nothing else going on. So we'll have to wait and see. But I will say also, we are going to be doing more tier lists. If not H&E, it'll be myself, it'll be someone else. But I will be doing my own tier list on my channel as well. So stay tuned for that because that's going to be a lot of fun. So
And actually, you know what? This is actually inspiring me to do my own tier list. So how do I create my own tier list again?
you probably have to ask Anthony.
Okay.
Because even for me, I had to figure out like how to do certain things, and like this was one, but it requires a lot of attention, and it is kind of tedious, like getting all the photos and then resizing them and everything. But it's not bad once you get used to it. Just yeah. But anyway, yeah, let us know your thoughts on our list if you happen to have any. If you agree, if you disagree, if you would put anywhere. Oh, actually, that's something we didn't do. I forgot about that. I can't believe that. Okay, so one last thing before we end this off, because I want to make sure we do this proper. We have objection, but we can only use one for a free-for-all space. So just between you and me, JJ, out of everything here, do you want everything to stay the way it is, or do you want to put something higher or lower than something else?
I feel bad for Hotshot. He doesn't deserve the F tier. I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him. He doesn't even look that bad.
Endpoint was the one to do that, but you can't really deny Hotshot's toy is kind of bad.
I mean, I don't even have the toy, but he doesn't even look that bad. He actually looks pretty decent.
We have to wait until you get him in hand, but I assume you want to move him?
Yeah, I want to move him up in the world in the B slot.
Okay.
Yeah.
He
don't deserve an F.
And for me, I guess
my boy Hotshot.
Who would I?
Wait, did you include Hotshot's repaint?
Wait, what?
Did you include Hotshot's repaint in this list?
Yeah, of course I did.
Yes, I don't see his Powerling's form
Right
anywhere.
there.
Oh, there he is in B. Yeah. So yeah. In B, yeah. Same slot as the Powerling's Hotshot.
I kind of want. Okay, so I made a choice earlier, and I kind of want to go back and change it just a little bit because.
Oh, Rebecca finally made it.
You've got to stop interrupting me, sir.
Sorry.
I kind of want to go back on one of my choices and pick Powerling's Thrust because I put him at C originally, but he's not that bad. I mean, I kind of want to put him back in B. I feel like that would be a good spot because he's supposed to be based on an inverted version of Dirge from Generation 1. I think that's really cool. So, anyway. Yeah, so this is our list. If you agree, let us know in the comments. If you disagree, let us know. Please be respectful and appropriate as always. We would very much appreciate that. Special thanks to Endpoint and JJ for tuning in, hanging out with us, and just being part of the panel itself. And thank you all for tuning in and hanging out. Including my one and only lovely angel, Rebecca, because, yeah, you're a little late, honey, but it's all right. Come just rewatch it later. Leave a comment. If you guys have any thoughts or anything as well on the list, please let us know down in the comment section down below. Please be respectful, be appropriate, be patient. We will reply to you as soon as we can. So yeah, with all that being said, this has been the tier list for Transformers Armada. This is definitely one that I really enjoyed. This is one that I was looking forward to. It came out on Transformers Day today because it's now Generation 1's, I believe, 36th anniversary. Or 35th, I can't remember. Either way, it keeps on growing. But yeah, and maybe if I feel like this is something we could do, maybe I'll do a tier list of all the Armada episodes for a tier list live stream. I'll have to run that by Anthony, see what he thinks, but we'll have to wait and see.
I gotta rewatch Armada to get myself ready for that. Yeah,
Probably won't be for a while. What I might do is I might see if I can do that in October, but we'll have to wait and see. Yes, Justin, you have expressed this numerous times. Transformers Robots in Disguise 2001. That is on my radar. That is one that I do plan on doing if no one else has decided to do so already. But we'll have to wait.
I don't believe we did a Transformers Prime tier list and a Transformers already 2015 tier list.
I don't think so either, but I don't think anyone would really... Well, Prime, obviously, but I don't know. We'll have to run it by Anthony, see what he thinks. As long as it's not taken, I don't think it'll be an issue, because it's like I could do an animated tier list and Rebecca could host it or something because she loves animated, but we'll have to wait and see. Excuse me. Anyway, yeah, and unfortunately, Input couldn't stay. He had personal business to attend to with his mother.
And of course, I joined late.
It's okay. I've been late to live streams. No one's obligated to be here. It's all good. But hey, on the bright side, you get to now see the new outro that I made for the Unicron trilogy. So that'll be cool. Well, it's not new. It's just, I'm not going to spoil it. You'll see it. It's cool.
Very nice. Very nice. I'm very excited.
Anyway, yeah. So thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope everyone has had a good week and is having a good weekend. Let us know your thoughts and everything down in the comment section down below. I know this has been a long one, but what can I say? I love Armada. So with all that being said, JJ, you want to sign yourself out?
All right. So, as you know, my channel is on JJ Prime Reviews. If you haven't subscribed to it already, feel free to subscribe to the channel and make sure to turn on your notifications so that you'll know when my new videos are up and ready. And of course, feel free to follow my Instagram if you have not. And also follow my Twitter if you really want to see what I have on Twitter. I don't do Twitter stuff a lot. I do post on Twitter every now and then, but yeah, so all right. And maybe in the future I could go online and maybe go live and do my own ranking tier list as a solo dude. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But so that is where you can find me, is where you can follow me, subscribe to me, you know, yada 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 yada. So boom.
And as always, links to everyone who is involved in these will be provided down in the description down below. So please be sure to go and subscribe to everyone involved. We really do appreciate it. Because like I always say, support costs nothing, but it's incredibly valuable to us.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of things and stuff that's coming out, come join me on my channel. I'm TFA1024, the TF Addict. You can find me here on YouTube, Instagram.com, or sorry, Instagram. I get so used to my old stuff. I have a couple of stuff coming out. I have a Transformers Armada Versary video that I'm still in the progress of working. So if you want to be part of that, feel free to watch my most recent video on my channel and find out how you can be involved in the Armada Versary Transformers video. I'm also still working, not really, but kinda, sorta. I still am planning on putting out Transformers Divided Mind, my Punch Counterpunch stop motion story. So please be sure to go check that out when it is out. There will be no updates and such until I decide to post a trailer when I get a nice amount of footage and such. So just stay tuned for that. My own tier list will be coming to the channel. I don't know how I would do them other than how I'm doing them here on StreamYard. But either way, I think it would be fun. And I kind of want to do them. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. As far as reviews and everything goes, I'm not doing any of that anymore for a good while. Reviews just take too long for me, and they kind of bore me. But I do have a lot of review material, so maybe in the future I'll ask you guys, what do you want to see? Do you want to see reviews come back? Do you want to, like, what do you want to see? I don't know. It's up to you. But let me know in the comment section down below what you want to see. And again, please be sure to like, comment, share, and of course, subscribe so I can transform your entertainment one video at a time. And with all that being said, my fellow TF addicts and TF reviewers, this has been the tier list for the Transformers Armada, and I want to thank every single one of you for tuning in and hanging out with us. We really do sincerely appreciate it. Please, once again, be sure to check the description down below for everyone involved, and like and comment and subscribe to all their channels and follow them on Instagram and their Twitter, even though I suggest you stay off Twitter. I had something else I was going to say, but I forgot what it was already. Oh, yeah. Thank you to Input for tuning in, hanging out with us for a bit. JJ, thank you very much for tuning in. And, yeah, also please remember, any images that you see provided in this video are not owned by us. All images are owned and provided by TF Wiki. So, yeah. So, once again, come join us on September 24th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Power of the Primes panel. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, please remember, until next time, to get addicted, stay addicted, and TF addicts for life. This is TFA 1024, the TF Addict, rolling out until all is fun.